I remember exactly what happened. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the show. This is our 7th episode, I think.
Yes.
We're going to dive right into my recap that I remembered from my own mind. No one helped.
It's so cool of you, Sean.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just talented like that. The last time our heroes were together, they split up and did a little bit of their own errands, I guess you could call them. We had one of our characters go to the Magewood, drop off a snake-filled coat that they had stolen. The other group that went elsewhere in the city was Tay and Fitz. They went to unlock a chest that had a little magical surprise inside it in the form of a wand. Oh my god, that's crazy. Fitz also got an upgrade. And last but certainly not least, Eamon. I finally figured out the name. Eamon stayed in Champions Row and did a little... Oh, no, you went to the Gilded Quarter.
Yeah.
The Capital Quarter. Yeah, you went to see your buddy Chester and talk to them about possibly getting you some information as much as they could. Then you all reconvened, discussed nothing about what you did on your own, and set off to talk to probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me, Paint Travago. In Champions Row. That was a conversation. It happened, and we moved
Everyone
past
loves paint.
Everyone
They
loves
want him to come
paint.
back.
I don't know about
Did you know
everybody.
his star actually on the Hollywood Walk of Fame is the one that has the most pictures taken with it?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, because it keeps getting stolen.
By paint.
that's impressive. By paint, yeah.
But that is currently where you guys have just left, is after talking to Paint, getting this address, you sort of reconvened, talked about what else you could do in the day. There's still a few hours of daylight left. Even though you did follow the North Star to where Paint is, that was the middle of the day.
It's always glimmering.
You can always,
It's always glimmering.
it's like the moon. You can always kind of see it.
Yeah. Yeah. The North Star is crazy and
Hate that.
But you have just left trying to decide which of those different avenues you have ahead of you you'd like to explore next. And I fade into the woodwork as you guys talk and make a decision.
What are we gonna do?
Personally, I would prefer to talk to someone we already know exists rather than interfere with any business at the place. Paint so humbly suggested. From the sounds of it, people probably won't talk as much if we go investigating over there. At first, at least.
Yeah, at least we got it as an option, right?
Oh, okay.
Hmm,
I heard the second part, and I thought that you meant that they wouldn't ask as many questions if we went, but also that we shouldn't go.
Well, I'm saying we should go to see if Slazaro's associate has anything that they can give us, and if not, we can go toward the alternate location of the warehouse.
We might be able to get more information from his training buddy about what changes he had, possible symptoms that we could record that the other people might not tell us about, especially considering we're supposed to be undercover. But if we go to the other place, we could at least give information on the production. So I guess right now it depends on what information we want to gather.
Well, at that, it's about to. Were we told to be undercover for this, or we were just told to figure shit out? I can't remember.
You mean to go talk to the training partners?
To talk to anybody. Was
You,
this
you
like
don't
a-
have to be
I think we're
undercover.
just investigating,
You
yeah.
guys are bastions of the
Okay.
city.
I just meant like the warehouse, considering that
Right. Okay.
That-
like Eamon had like implied that people were trying to buy in, so I figured we were gonna like keep on that lie.
Right. Fair. Okay, got you.
Yeah, that
That's fair.
part of it was very implicitly illegal, probably. So if you go there being like, we have some questions for you guys.
Drugs, please. Gimme. Okay, so all right.
I don't understand entrapment as of yet.
Entrapment is
Technically not a law here. You guys can entrap all you want.
sick.
Oh, sick. It's called gathering
Nice.
evidence.
Hooray!
Sprinkle some drugs on them, like he is guilty.
Yeah.
I feel like we're verging into commentary.
I would never. So you guys are. Was the decision made to go to Klein's? I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
To go to
We're
Klein's
going to Klein's.
to look for
Klein. That old son of a bitch.
Klein's Klein.
Do we have any other information about
Kevin Klein?
About our the one we're going for, about Castella? Do we have any other information, like last name, what they look like?
In the missing persons report, it was just written down that they are a half-orc. They're a known associate of Slazaro. Seen training with them often. Not a lot of information about them personally, but somebody to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So are we just going in and asking questions as like bastions,
Put
or
on a disguise.
am I
I mean,
just like gets a little muscular, Eevee but muscle?
Oh, that's a useful skill.
that's a solid skill.
God, I wish I had that.
Yeah, I mean, in my bastion knowledge, right? Maybe the three of us, we go in. It's like bad cop, person undercover who they don't know is a cop, and then that way.
Wait, who's
3 people.
3 people.
What?
there's 4
You
of us?
said 2.
You said
4 of us.
No, he's saying like all 3 of us,
3.
and then Eevee is in disguise.
I
Thank you,
see.
Tay.
Okay.
I can translate idiot. It's okay.
Oh no.
Sometimes plans are too good that it takes a while to figure them out.
I speak 8 languages, and luckily that's one of them.
That's good to know.
I speak
Oh
Kenku.
my god.
Well, I mean, that's not a bad plan at all. If someone sees us talking to Castella, and they might try to run off that we're talking to them, it's good to know that we have eyes of our own. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
You might want to head in a bit before us in disguise, and that way we're not all going it at the same time.
Yes. I need to, I'm getting big, right?
do you want to be a upstart or do you want to be a pro at this?
Well, upstart would mean that I didn't have to buy new clothes. No, I don't really have anything that would fit.
Walk in there on your knuckles. What's up?
These are the things you have to think about. You know, this is like pretty, you know, if I get really tall, I could just be to my knees, but I can't really pull out a bunch.
Well, I asked specifically because just in case you get riled up in a shenanigan and someone asks you for advice or tries to see how
I
big
should
you
look
are.
like a newbie. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Eevee, be careful in there. Remember, starter fees don't exist. It's a lie. Never accept training, and always go for the basic package.
What's wrong with training?
Slimy folk in there.
What's wrong with training?
If it's a corporate gym, always make sure it's just a regular trainer that takes on private clients.
Oh, okay. Versus
Going with a corporate gym.
You shorting out?
Hold on. I'm not sure. I thought I already answered that question.
I'm pushing as far into this as I can.
It's all right.
Because you've opened a door.
We're just looking out for you. And take this, and I'll hold out my hand, and I'll drop one of my sucker wrappers. I do not want to be holding onto that. You could find place for it.
No, it's just
Don't
an
eat
empty
it.
wrapper.
I think it's wax. You can eat wax, right?
No.
Wax.
Because I know you can eat paper. And
If you're
it's wax
really
paper,
hungry, you can eat wax.
We
That is an
do not encourage eating wax.
Oh
Speak for
boy.
yourself.
Eat wax!
Don't eat wax.
Little soda bottles. I used to eat those little fuckers.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Oh yeah, those are wax.
Yeah.
Wasn't there
Grown
just
adults
some
at this point.
controversy about those things that they're like making people sick?
Probably, but I
Wait,
was
really?
like 10 when I did it, so It's not me.
I also
Yeah, they probably lost the original recipe.
I did eat candle wax in like middle school, and then
By
someone
the
caught
bar,
me, and
or just like
they were like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "No, it's good." And then an entire grade was eating wax.
Do y'all remember the
My
white
power.
sugar sticks that kind of look like chalk?
Yeah.
And you could eat them.
Yeah, fun dip.
No, the
that
cigarettes.
and chocolate rocks,
Oh.
which was like kind of like M&Ms. My siblings and I would prank each other all the time, like, "Look, we got more!" and like have each other eat like actual chalk and rocks.
Amazing.
Amazing.
actual rocks out of you.
Yeah, because there was the chocolate
remember
rocks.
those.
Yeah. So yeah, my brother would be like, "Oh yeah, I found some more," and we're like, "Oh."
You guys remember how
Dentist
they,
must have loved you.
you guys remember how they used to put sugar on paper and then give it to kids by like a foot? And be like,
The
"Here,
dot!"
eat this off the paper." Anyways, you guys head over to Klein's.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, sick. Let's go.
I'm eating candy buttons.
Oh my god.
I'll
right.
pull
And a
everyone
Yankee
into an
candle to wash it
alley.
down.
Yeah, exactly. I'll pull everyone in an alley outside of Klein's and say, "Okay. I mean, let's have some fun with it. Any suggestions?"
Let's see.
Go
You could do like a reverse kind of like bodybuilder, and your legs are huge, and your upper torso is like.
Again, if I'm
Never.
too big, I won't fit in my clothes.
Mm.
I
You
was
could
thinking more
chalk it up
like-
to genetics. That's typically a word thrown around in these communities.
My pants not fitting after genetics.
Oh, maybe just fill them up to their extent, like just about to
Okay.
burst.
All right, I can do that.
Just hulking
like
out.
I could do like
You could do
half
a young,
elf.
maybe a young version of something large.
Sure.
Tiefling.
and ooh, okay. And I will have Eevee turn into a gangly little, let's say, blue tiefling. That's cute.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do your horns look like?
You can see them. Why are you asking?
They're like yeah, you can see them. Duh.
Oh right. Oh my God, it's just one.
What am I looking
It's
at?
One curly one coming out of the
Yeah.
forehead.
One
I don't know if that's
curly one. It's a unicorn horn.
I've got the side swoop horn.
How did you animate like a kebab stick? There's
That's
chicken
impressive.
and cheese and that's pretty cool.
Changeling. Yeah, the curly horns. Like
Curly
Leo
horns.
buns.
Okay.
So cute.
I love that.
Sounds good. So you're going in first by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Klein's easy enough to find. It's not too far away from actually the arena. It's just outside of the last plaza. But it's a very simple looking building. Kind of like flat, one story, wider and longer than you would probably expect. Taking up a lot of space in this area, but it is humble looking with just a little sign, almost like a restaurant. It just says Klein's in these like big, elegant letters.
Amazing.
Not lit up though, because it's
Wow.
daytime. Obviously, they light it up at night.
I'll poke my way in. I've taken off my fancy over robe and tucked so that it looks like shirt pant. Shirt pant.
Shirt pant for the gym.
Shirt pant for the gym.
Yeah.
Baby.
Okay. As you walk in, the immediate entryway is flanked on either side by these long glass cases of these like very old paintings and like bouquets of what look like fake flowers and these medals and trophies as you're walking through what looks like a history of someone's life. In all these different pictures in different parts of their life, you see what looks like a Goliath man, very happy and very athletically built, just big wide smiles, and you see like different hairstyles. At one point there's a mustache, and at no other point there's a mustache. They've tried out a few different beard
I'm gonna try something
combinations.
that doesn't work.
Nothing works.
Oh no.
But you see all these different like facial hairstyles every time. Full bald head through every picture, and a number of different medals, trophies, pieces of memorabilia showing that they've competed in a number of different tournaments in the arena. But in every one, you can see the name Kaldeg Klein. You see, there are a number of show posters, almost like promoting fights he's going to have. There's Cold Crag Caldeg. There's the Fist of the Iron Mountain. There's all these different titles and names and
Cool.
almost like a boxer's history as you're walking through to this sort of open gym area before you. You can see a number of these weight sets that people are currently working at. There's some punching bags, people currently working up a sweat. You see some training dummies that are just being pummeled with weaponry. A lot of noise and clanging going on in this space. As you enter in, are you trying to look for anybody, or are you just trying to
Is there a front desk?
There isn't necessarily a front desk.
Shit!
It's not a Planet Fitness.
Just scan here.
Panic! Fucking panic!
There's 30,000 treadmills
There's
as
no
far as the eye can
reception
see.
desk! None of these machines have instruction manuals!
That's it. That's the lunk alarm they've been talking about.
Hey, wipe down your punching bag before you leave the gym.
Wipe down the punching bag. That's insane.
I'm gonna start just kind of doing a little circle to get a look at everything in the gym. Maybe try to get a beat on where Castella is, or see someone who would match their description.
Okay.
But I do it under the guise of I'm looking for an unassuming, easy thing to start working out on, and I'm gonna look very intimidated while I do it, because I am.
Go ahead and make me a perception check, if you'd be so kind.
Perception.
And how much time are you guys given before you also slide into this area?
I'd say 10 minutes,
Okay.
so that they can get a nice procured spot.
Yeah. That's a 9 for me, so it'll be a 17.
Bullshit. Hate this game. I wish this was Pathfinder. As you look around, there are a number of people. You can clearly see now, given a minute, there are people who are being instructed, and then there are those who are following those instructions. Some of them look like they have a few different people they're jumping between. Some of them look like they're one-on-one sessions. And at a certain point, one of the people is one of their trainers is walking away as the person they're working with is taking a break. And they sort of walk over in your direction. You see this very tall Minotaur woman walk up to you in more relaxed athletic gear. Not really looking like they're here for themselves, just more like they're comfortable while they're telling other people what to do. And they sort of stand over you and say, "Hey, is there something you need help with?"
Yes. Just about everything, unfortunately. I don't know where to start.
Oh, well, I'm happy to help. And they put their hand out and say, Torsha Laustri.
Evantress.
Very nice to meet you, Ivan. What are you looking to work on? You looking to just get a little bit of a sweat going, or are you looking for someone to show you the ropes?
Possibly the latter. I don't know any of the ropes, so...
Okay.
But looking to get some strength, I think.
Sure. We got a few packages we can help you check out. They immediately go to it.
The outside the window, no! Don't do it!
King, please continue.
They immediately take you over to where they have a few they have clipboards set up to go through.
Desk.
No.
It's not a front desk. It's one of those almost like a clock in where you put your punch
The
card.
packages are bullshit!
Pull out these
There's no such thing as a diamond trainer!
This is for our more advanced. Never mind. But they do have some options of signing up for classes. They do have day rates. They have full course. I want to try out for a week. I want to try it for 3 months.
Mm-hmm. How much is the day rate? I have my bastion money, I think, and nothing else.
The day rate wouldn't necessarily need you to cough up actual money.
Okay.
It would just be you have enough to float a day rate if you wanted to sign up for some training.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No. I'm signing up for a date.
Okay.
The free trial's right there.
Didn't even see it. That's on the last page, baby.
Don't sign up your friends. Don't give them the information.
We have a referral
That's on the
code.
last page is diabolical.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
horrible.
I put 5 friends' emails.
Oh. If you'd like to,
They call me every damn day.
you get a free month for each friend you sign up.
Oh no.
Guys, you're the bloody
It
Mary
has
will
to be
not
for
come
3
for
months.
me.
It's a lie.
Fucking MLM mass gym membership.
All right, but you spend a few minutes getting set up, getting.
Uh-huh.
Do you get changed, or are you working out in what you walked in?
Do they have changes of clothes?
They do have clothes you can rent, obviously.
Fuck no, I'm not gonna rent clothes.
Ah, come on, capitalism, baby.
You're not gonna get me that much.
Give me your money. Yeah, they do take you over to, coincidentally enough, these 2 massive ropes on the ground, showing you the ropes, and they just have like they have you like do a few of those. You're burning immediately, like 10 minutes in.
I'm so weak.
They have you do.
Immediate sweat just pouring. I'm so glad that I was a gangly person.
They have
Yeah, this would not been impressive if you were Bob.
2 sets past when you started burning. They're like, okay, why don't you take 5? We'll get back to it in a minute. Go grab some water. But at that point,
Right.
you guys would probably be walking into the front door.
Just me walking, see you just
Sweating
exhausted.
buckets.
Sean, what I do really want to do is I want to start looking at the dates of those trophies, and I want to see if they pick up at any point, especially if he's getting older. And if there's pictures of him, I know this is probably not the same thing as actual steroids, but I do want to see if that at some point he is getting bigger and he is getting like his body fat is like going down.
I see.
I will say before we enter, Fitz will look over at Tay, and he'll go,
Tay, can you cast that one ritual you did before at the crime scene? The detect poison and disease one?
I can, but I believe it only lasts for 10 minutes.
I mean, if we can find him in 10 minutes, then this might help me in my interrogation of Castella, if they're there. And if,
Well, another issue is that whenever I use any type of my magic, my spots tend to glow, but I can do my best to try to suppress that.
I mean, hopefully no one just up front asks you, wait, what are you doing?
Hopefully I can dim it down to where it's just like a trick of the light, something that my dad's able to do as a really well-trained hunter, is he's able to suppress his what's the word?
Bioluminescence.
Yeah, that and his presence
God.
enough, and so hopefully
problem.
I can just do that where it just looks like the light's hitting me a certain way, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out a bay leaf and I'm gonna go ahead and cast it, and I'm gonna like hand the bay leaf over to Fitz.
Okay.
He can stick it in his pocket, whatever, just as long as I'm within I think it's 30 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Wait.
should be able to detect anything.
Oh, okay. I thought you were casting it on Fitz, so you're casting it on yourself.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Sounds good. You cast a spell.
And-
You glow like a lighthouse. It's so blinding.
Well, it's just it's the yellow spots that she has on her.
Yeah.
They just glow a little bit brighter, so she's probably just gonna like do her best to like dim it down.
To strangers who don't necessarily meet sea elves every day, they would probably never notice the slight glow about you. It's just,
hey, why are you glowing? Like,
what's up with that magic, though? What are you doing here? get the fuck away from me.
get out.
No, but you cast a spell, and I'm going to say you just cast it before you guys go inside, so it's not like, I don't trick you,
Also,
not-
because it's a ritual, you should use a spell slot if we cast it now.
Is detect poison a ritual?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Mm.
You even saved the spell
Nice.
slot, then. God damn it.
Anna?
You can cast it as a
Cast it
ritual.
as a ritual. It doesn't use up a slot.
Yeah. So that's why I said 10 minutes.
I never understood if people who just have ritual spells are ritual casters, because they specifically call out wizards as... I don't care. If you have a ritual spell...
I have
What
been
are
dealing
you-
with this for years. I don't know.
No, it's poorly worded. We're just going to say if you have a ritual spell and you can cast the spell, you can use it as a ritual, because that doesn't make
That
any
is-
sense otherwise.
fantastic.
That is a big vibe. Yeah, like, do you have your druid handbook and you're like, hold on, everyone.
Hold on, I gotta do the.
I'm going to set
Give me
up
like
my
10.
candles. One,
like 10.
two.
And a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
And a penny for my thoughts.
So you don't use a spell slot. Spells cast. Detect poison, 10 minutes. So as you're going in looking at the dates, go ahead and give me one of your best bird investigation checks.
Me?
Yeah. I'll give you advantage because they are
I didn't know if
shiny.
you were talking about the other birds that are.
No. All the other birds are busy. I'll give you
I'm not
advantage.
gonna use the dice I rolled.
I'll give you
now
advantage because they're shiny.
I'm gonna give it
I'm trying to look at not cursed dice, and I think I've used every. I do have a non-cursed dice.
Interesting.
I'll use this one.
You have non-cursed dice.
It's
Just
a
one.
big boy.
Do you have any
Really
that
good.
have double-digit
All right,
numbers? On them?
Huh?
Do you have any that have double-digit numbers?
What I rolled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I slept with an egg or whatever, and I got rid of my bad luck.
Nice. Wait, what?
Did your girlfriend know?
Is that called?
Egg
What you said? Investigation.
Yes.
18.
18's pretty good, actually.
For Zach roll, yeah, absolutely. It is.
Hell yeah.
So the first thing you would notice as you're going through all these, the most recent date for any of these trophies was probably about 15, 20 years ago. Not recent.
Yeah.
You also don't notice any like increase or tick up. But you do notice that he stays pretty relatively the same size, if not getting smaller as he gets older. Just through the normal way life do be. Doesn't look like there's any sign of him being like, a user.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Tay, everybody lights up. Okay.
Damn. This place is dirty as fuck.
No.
Yeah, we enter the establishment
Okay.
and it's amazing.
All right. You see this Minotaur woman walking away, going yes, and holding a clipboard, and then like putting it in the in another section on the wall.
Listen,
In the
if
sucker
I
category.
helped a big hot Minotaur woman make her commission for the month, then it was worth it. It was all worth it.
Hey, we'll see what happens. Training session's not over yet. But are you guys trying to get their attention, or are you guys trying to sneak in and like look around before you get somebody's
I'm
attention?
walking
Okay.
in. I'm walking in Law and Order style, looking for somebody.
There's one guy stacking crates. He's like, "Hey, I'm
Yeah.
busy. I can't talk to you right now."
Exactly.
I gotta
You
keep
see, that's
stacking.
the vibe. I'm gonna keep stacking.
Yeah.
I'm the guy that leads you to the guy who leads you to the guy. It's fine.
Okay. They walk over, put this clipboard in, and then notice you at the front door. Say, "Can I help you with anything?"
I don't need a package.
Okay.
Are you sure? we set some premium deals starting this month, go until the end of the fair festival, fair passing. So, you want to sign up now? Now's your best chance.
It's like, and it's gonna, by the time the festival comes around,
Yeah, it's gonna end next week. 20% off. First 2 months.
Hello.
What'd you say?
I said I might take it. I'll take it. Sign me up.
I'm just gonna like close his beak and like just ignore him.
I'll turn around and go look at the trophies.
Okay, that's it. All right. Package deal and get you 2 and 2.
I'm Bastion Fitzgerald. These are my associates, Bastion Elros and Bastion O'Malley.
Uh-oh.
We are currently looking for someone.
Oh, okay. I was gonna we have a little bit of a discount for City's Finest, no?
We're looking for someone named Castella. Half work.
Okay. They take a minute and they say, "I'll be right back." And they walk into a side room next to those clipboard sections they keep going to. There's just like a door that opens to a room inside. And after a minute, they walk out, and right behind them, you see a familiar figure after passing by all those paintings. This sort of like 7.5 foot tall Goliath with just no hair on their head and this very patchy gray beard that they just let the elements sort of take over. It's kind of wiry and wide. looks like he's kind of given up on the beard thing. Little bit of a gut, but still very muscular underneath it. One of those weird older bodies of somebody who's clearly done a lot of work to be athletic, but also they're older now and they don't really care as much.
Yeah.
And he sort of walks over to you guys as the Minotaur woman heads back over towards Eevee, and he introduces himself. He says, "Hey, how's it going? I'm Kelded Klein. I understand you guys are looking for one of our members."
That's correct, sir.
Right. So Castella is here. They are currently in the back room. They rented out a private session with Scrapper, who's one of our best trainers. I will say they are dealing with a lot right now. So try to take it easy on them. You know, they're going through a lot. They just lost somebody.
Yeah. Trust me, we are the ones who found it, sir. So we understand.
I see. Well, right this way. And he will sort of lead you across the gym floor to one of these closed off rooms. They have like these sliding bay doors that open up into a larger training ground.
And in the next 30 feet, do I feel anything?
As you walk through the gym, you do pick up a few pings. Just very similar, like low, sort of weird, mixed in poison that's not fully deadly, but it is definitely affecting a few people across this room. It is not affecting the person in this room, who he has identified as Castella.
Okay. Does it feel the same as the one that was in our
The few you
Our
get
kid's
around
body?
the gym?
yeah, the few that I'm feeling, or is it like
Yes.
different kinds?
No, it is the same sort of weird sensation.
Okay.
It's not quite a poison, but it's not quite natural. It's just giving you a weird ping.
And like as we approach Castella, are they doing any? What are they doing as we approach?
As you,
Castella?
the door is opened and you see the inside. There is this large sort of like sand-covered ground. A half-orc with a sort of like not mallet, maul, and a shield, just sort of bashing into what you can only describe as a clay golem that is currently being hammered and chipped away as it's trying to smash and bat at them. You just watch them tumble and roll out of the way pretty expertly, actually. As Keldeg opens the door and says, "Scrapper, take 5." And the golem sort of looks over at the door, stands up, and just sort of walks over to the side of the room. Says, "Let me know if you need anything else."
Thank you.
And he sort of walks towards the golem.
You don't have to describe it now, but could I just casually, I'm looking around as we walk, kind of take notes of what all the people that I ping look like?
Sure.
And if you want to describe it later, we can. I just wanted to
They
make
all
sure to
had
take notes.
surly mustaches.
They all have evil stamped on their forehead.
They're all they don't have necks.
They all look like Lance Armstrong.
There's one of them deadlifting one of the machines. That was the dead giveaway.
Oh no.
But yeah, I can get you those descriptions. As you guys walk into this room. Now, I will say, just so we have fair time, what's Eevee doing during all this? Are you just going with the workout?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. Continue.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm getting my sweat on.
Okay. We'll get to
What is Eevee's strength score?
bad.
8.
Oh my gosh.
You definitely
I'm gonna
you
die.
don't get your money's worth because you won't survive it.
Oh no.
Okay, you guys have the room. Castella, this sort of very, very muscular half-orc woman. The hair sort of knotted and tied up in a bun just out of the way. And just sweating. And honestly, they look very upset. They look very angry.
Miss Castella,
Pretty formal.
I am I am Bastion Fitzgerald. These are my fellow Bastions, Elros and O'Malley. We came here just to ask follow-up questions about your relationship with a case of ours. About Mr. Slazaro.
Nice suit.
And I don't mean to be mean about this, but this is my job. Were you aware of Slazaro being mixed up with dangerous individuals of any kind?
No. No. What do you mean?
Your friend, he was working with some unreputable people as a that doesn't matter. He was working with drugs.
No.
Poisons.
No.
Yes.
Did he
Yes.
ever mention to you taking an extra job working at a warehouse?
No. He worked as a deckhand. Some fishing
that would
ship
be-
outside of Dwell Harbor.
Interesting.
Why?
Because as a deckhand, he was transporting and collecting drug paraphernalia and recently poisons.
No.
As part of his job.
No, you got the wrong guy then.
Unfortunately, we don't.
Well, I don't think... I know he wouldn't get mixed up in any of that stuff, so...
Can I just, I know...
Without making an insight check, this person is refusing to believe something they probably suspected.
Yeah.
Regardless if it started out as something innocent of him just picking up an extra job working at the docks, it seems he got moved to working where instead of just transporting shipments, he was documenting and helping to extend those shipments throughout the city. He ended up working in a warehouse, got mixed up with some not so great people, and unfortunately, he got mixed into their business with such drugs, and that's ultimately what led to him passing.
Look, I don't want to do your job for you, but you clearly have some facts mixed up. Okay?
Well,
Have you-
considering we're the ones who found the body and found the evidence leading to this investigation, unfortunately, that's not true.
Okay, so you found the body. You don't know the whole picture. You can't. Otherwise, you'd already know who did it. You wouldn't be coming talking to me. So there's missing pieces
Oh no,
here.
we know who did it, and we actually have good news for you that we've already taken down a lot of the people involved. However,
Who?
being here, that's classified information. And she's just gonna no shits given. Just, that's classified. She's like, you being here in Champions Row and being a fighter and all, and obviously a really good one. Have you heard of any talks of giant growth hormone?
Yeah, like months ago.
That was found in his system.
And it seemed to be in his system for quite a long time. Now,
Did he
you
ever
say-
mention to you, trying to get you in on it, or any kind of talks of trying it out that you might have tried to persuade him against?
No.
Miss Castella, you say we don't have the entire picture. We would like to have the entire picture. That is our job. to make sure justice is done correctly. And I'm sorry the injustice happened to your friend, but it did. We just want to make sure it doesn't happen to somebody else. Please.
Never mentioned anything to me about it.
From how you talk about him, it sounds like you fully believe that he wouldn't have gotten mixed up in this. So one thing that I'm trying to consider is the long-term use of giant growth hormone might have changed him fundamentally. If you can give us a little bit more information about him, we could possibly rule that in, that this was not how he actually was, and it might have messed with his mind. And our information, any information that you can provide, will help us prevent that same fate from happening to anybody else.
If he was hanging out with different people, different crowds, seeming different during your training sessions, during your swims.
No, he trained here, and then he worked on that ship. Those are the only two things he did. We spent most of the day here training for the Twin Souls tournament. He didn't have time to do anything else.
What ship was that be?
I don't know. Whatever fishing boat he worked on.
Come on, he had to have said a name of some kind.
I don't give a shit what name of the boat he worked on. Tell me he got a fishing job. End of discussion. We got back to training.
What was he like, personality-wise? How long did you know him?
I've known him for years, and he's always been a good guy. He's been a little stressed out recently because this is such a big deal. But everyone's stressed out.
How did his stress manifest? Was he a bit more impatient? Was he...
Sure, yeah. He's always too hard on himself. We all are. It's part of the business.
Was he too hard on himself? Was it just himself?
Yeah, because he's a nice guy.
And because we can, like, Fitz can obviously see that they're getting more and more riled up.
Oh yeah, they're not happy.
They're not happy, yeah. Miss Castella, I am again sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for this line of questioning. We just need to know everything. It's our job.
Yeah. You sound real broken up about it. Am I being held, or can I go?
You can go.
Thanks. Clyde, I'm taking the day. And they just start leaving out of the room. Clyde's just like, okay. And this whole time he taking out like a little glass, specially made spray bottle filled with acid, and they're just spraying the cracks in their little golem. And as Castella like exits out the door, he says, "Hey, detectives, moment of your time, please."
I'm gonna Who is it that has come up to us too? Is it the Minotaur lady or the Goliath?
This is the Goliath. Klein was in the room, sort of tending to the golem, who was, quite frankly, hit the shit kicked out of him because that half-orc has been so mad the past few days.
Yeah.
It took everything in me when you said he was a nice guy for me not to go, so like a good fella. And I literally could not keep it straight.
Oh,
I
man.
literally
shaking.
could not. I was. If you look back, I was cracking up.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw you go.
Yeah. I was trying. I'm glad I didn't. Continue.
No one to hold him, no one to fold him.
Yeah.
You're good.
But he does call you over to his little bench where this giant
Yeah.
piece of stone is sitting. He goes,
Yes.
I didn't 100% know why you were here. I don't really like speaking ill of the dead. A kid was on something. It's not my place. Not Not going to tell anyone how to live their life. I'm not going to report anybody, unfortunately. But no one makes that quick of progress in that short time. The kid was definitely on something. It was definitely some behavior changes. Yeah.
Are we in a private room with him?
He basically, yeah, it's just you two in the room that Castella has walked out of.
Okay.
And this golem who's just doing this.
Sir, are you aware of something called Giant's Growth Hormone going around amongst the fighters?
Not recently, but I have heard about it in the past. Pretty dangerous stuff from what I'm aware of.
Fitz will look over to Tay.
How did your scan go as we entered?
How many people did I pick up on?
In this gym today, there were 3.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep eye contact with the Goliath and say 3. There are 3 current members still in there with giant growth hormone in their system. Luckily, it's still in small amounts and small doses, but it seems like it's beginning to cycle through. We don't know if... Was it Salazaro was the name of the lizard folk?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We don't know if he was the one feeding it into your gym or if he got it someplace else, but that's what we're trying to find out.
Okay. Again, not really my business what people put in their bodies. It's not really what I do. I will leave that up to your discretion. But all I can tell you is that kid, it was pretty clear something was going on outside of just people being antsy about a tournament coming up.
Did you notice any personality changes?
Yeah. Yeah. The kid was showing up late. He was kind of, from what I overheard, there was, the occasional just lying by omission, that sort of thing. Not telling the full story.
But no behavioral, as in any kind of raging outbursts or against other people, any type of memory loss, anything like that?
Nothing too noticeable. Maybe occasionally things got a little too heated, but I'm dealing with a bunch of idiots most of the time.
Well, if you have any information, any other information, please swing by the box and call for either Frost Fitzgerald, Satesi Elros, or looks is Eamon there? Or Eamon O'Malley.
Okay, will do. If you guys hear anything more about this, let me know.
Yeah, we can do. And if you do want us to handle your, you said 3 members here who are still using. So your wall, your many awards, wouldn't want to tarnish that in any way for you.
Well, I'll leave that up to you. Again, I'm not going to pry into people's personal life. No.
Fair enough.
So you don't exactly outlaw any kind of use here?
It's a gym.
It's not like he can do much.
I'm not going to drug test everybody who walks through the front door. That's kind of bad for business.
Yeah.
Well, not so much for the
kind of drug prevention is harm reduction.
Who said
The
that?
more you know.
There's some nerd that haunts these walls.
Just laying down in the pool.
Some leftist came into the chat.
It's just Eevee in a pool of sweat, just hallucinating.
I'll take any drug.
I know a clinic that you can refer people to.
Okay, question. Does he... So I might be confused on something. Does he run the fights?
No,
he just runs a gym where people work out and
Okay.
train for fights that take place at the arena nearby.
Okay, that's why I was asking
Yeah.
if he doesn't outlaw it.
None
I
of them-
thought it was...
No. He's just
Okay.
like people work out here, people train up here for
And
future
we can
fights.
negate that question.
It's fine.
That's why I asked. I was like,
Yeah, he's
that should be illegal.
He's like, I don't care. They want to shoot up heroin. Don't do it in my bathroom. I don't give a fuck.
Just don't do it in my building.
Yeah.
We're fine.
You're good. Don't do
Hey.
heroin.
Someone who's
Don't
working
do
customer
heroin.
But also,
service,
don't do heroin
please
here.
don't do it in the bathroom.
Don't do it on my property.
That's where he draws the line, outside the front door.
Oh my god.
Sean, from I do at some point
Mhm.
want to head into the bathroom because
Why?
I do know some gyms, especially like mom and pop owned gyms and stuff. They sometimes have a receptacle or trash for such things.
Mhm.
I would like to check just in case.
Okay,
That's-
Head to the locker room.
That's good.
go to the locker room. Give me an investigation check. Oh my god, Detective Eamon is on the case, dude.
8.
Rummaging through the
Oh,
trash.
wow. Short case.
My feet are up in the air, and I'm like all the way at the bottom. Remember, an 8 is like above average for me. So
Yeah.
But for you,
Just come up
yes.
you come up with a bunch of needles in your head.
yeah,
Yeah, they're all
Nothing in there,
I
guys.
didn't find anything.
They're stabbed in your back. You're like, there's nothing in that room. I'm feeling so sleepy.
Yeah, it's like when a cartoon turns like 2D and there's like a huge needle coming out of my back.
Yeah, the back of you just has no feathers on it.
Yeah. Come out. I look like SpongeBob with the blow up arms. Guys, there's nothing in there.
Now, as you're, going through, there doesn't seem to be any it's mostly just paper towels in there. Like 90% of the waste bins are filled with just paper towels and nothing else.
Mhm.
The occasional energy drink can, but that's it. Protein. Also, I don't know what's in gyms, if you couldn't tell.
That's literally about
Protein, paper
Like-
towels, and one can of energy drink.
it. Yeah.
What can everybody else?
But yeah, there doesn't appear to be any thing discarded or illicit hanging around in the.
And then one other thing I'd like to look for is any phone number written on a wall. anywhere in the
Yes,
locker
there
room.
is a phone number.
Nice.
It's 555.
You're
01.
such a- I was literally wondering. I was like, wait, do we have phones?
No.
Like, what is there some kind of contact? Something?
Is there some thieves' cant we don't know about?
You
Yeah.
would need to have a direct tether of communication. Like you guys are only able to communicate with each other
Yeah.
because you were given something that connects you
Oh,
all.
there's no for party favors, go outside.
For
and back,
send me an
talk to- ask
arcane
for-
telegram, dude.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Also, with the detect poison and disease, could I possibly also scan for, just regardless if it's in their system or not, if anybody's carrying anything that might potentially have it, like any syringes, any
Sure.
Pills or
powder, pills.
powder. we don't know how this drug comes in, so we don't.
Suppositories.
No, we've only ever seen
Hey.
a liquid form, so
Hey, this is a gym. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a suppository or two.
Yeah. So as you're doing your scan around, it doesn't look like any of them have anything on them. It's just in their bodies. There's no trace amounts in a duffel bag near, their locker or in their pockets or anything like that. It seems to just be in their physical body. So they either did it here and discarded of whatever they did it with, or they did it somewhere else.
and I think that'd be about 10 minutes, and so the glowing would somewhat fade, but
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. That chick's not glowing anymore. What the fuck? What the fuck?
bitch, I'm tired.
Okay. No, sorry.
That's all it took.
They part like the sea.
How's Eevee looking?
Yeah.
Hard to see because they're doubled over.
Oh no.
I just imagine half of their hair is back to normal, just parts of their body are starting to go back to.
No, please, I'm a
ASMR?
professional. That only happens when I die. But I'm close to death.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm close.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do at the gym besides get your pimp on?
I think we just watch Eevee die a little bit.
That's cruel. That's cruel.
I mean,
Yeah, as you guys
I
are. Sorry.
I have a thing that I want to do. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do it.
Interesting. Is
Hmm.
it going to be disruptive and chaotic?
No, I just
Wow.
basically want to somehow slip to Eevee, which 3 in the gym has that in their system, so that they could potentially follow the first one out, and or we could just wait outside and just try to follow them and tail them a little bit. I mean, I was thinking about just walking up and shaking hands, interviewing air quotes people Bastion, Elros, if you
Yeah.
find anything, like, we're investigating a murder case. If you find anything suspicious, let me know. Like,
Murder.
Have you killed anyone recently?
Hey,
We're
a friend of yours
investigating murder
died.
case.
Do you know
Quite
anything?
suspicious.
You're looking pretty beefy there. What's your secret?
What's your secret?
So are you gonna
Start.
try and do that, or are you just gonna?
yeah, I think I'm just gonna like, walk to like just a few seemingly random people, and then also like, go up and shake hands with Eevee and just, Bastion L. Ross. We're interviewing a potential, not a potential, like a murder case. Just any kind of information we can gather. If you've seen anything, any behavioral changes in anybody coming to the gym, like how long have you been coming here? And they'll probably be like, oh, like this is my first day. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry to bother you. Like whatever,
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I would
You
try
get
to
to
like.
Eevee, and Eevee's like trying to like you're like trying to shake their hand, but they're like, pull me out of here, please.
My hand just keeps slurping out.
Oh no.
Train's
try to-
already wet.
I will like try to pass a note through my hand as I like shake your hand though.
The ink's all fucked up.
No, like so I'm
kidding.
So question: could we have business cards, or would it be too soon to technically have gotten any?
That would be a little quick, but if you wanted to
Okay.
personalize a business,
Could
Fitz
like,
has made
Well,
some.
actually, then second question: do we have notebooks similar to what Eamon used to like
Yeah.
draw the trench note? Okay, I was otherwise just gonna steal his, but
it would not be
So,
possible. He's too agile.
I would just
Mine's,
like-
mine's connected to an explosive device on my waist. So
It's a wallet chain.
okay.
What is with you and explosives?
Then I'm just gonna like write my information and hand it out, and then instead of writing my information, I'm gonna write down like the 3 to look out for, and potentially like follow out whichever one leaves first and hand it over.
Okay.
I'd do that instead. I figured it out, guys. I'm sorry that took me.
You
so
got
long.
it. You got there.
We had to talk it through together.
Yeah, it's all coming together. It's all coming up a rosies. All right. So you hand out that information to Eevee. Eevee, you get a note and are exhausted. You get a level of exhaustion.
Yeah, thank you. Fair.
Yeah, and
That's so fair.
And you still have an hour left on your training session.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Wanna
I
get you
might
hooked? Once the endorphins start kicking, you really love it.
They should go
Yeah.
up a point with their strength score.
Nope, not for this. Not for an hour of exercise. Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean,
I
it's
think
below
Eevee-
average, so
I can get to 20 in like a day.
I'm just gonna be really sore. When the Minotaur comes back over, I think they're like, I think I'm going to throw up.
Oh.
I
That's normal. That's part of
think I need to
but it's
sit
just your
down.
body adjusting.
Oh.
It's your body settling, you know?
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Orange
cool,
slice?
You know what's so fucked about that? That is something a trainer has said to me after I've done.
I've
the
been to
same
the gym
thing.
one time and I'll never go back because of that trainer.
I think
pickle
seeing
juice
them.
and mustard.
I think seeing them dying and seeing them like exhausted. Fitz is gonna be like,
slices.
they don't look so good. I'm gonna just take them out to get some air. That's okay. Don't want them throwing up on you now.
Do you know him?
No, but I'm a bastion. It's a bastion's duty to take care of the citizens.
Do you know this guy? You
I'm
okay?
gonna lean over and whisper. He's got a
you
hero
safe?
complex. Just let him.
Oh, fuck.
1 second. Are you okay with this person taking you outside? This fucking stranger who says he's a cop?
Who says he's a cop because we haven't gotten our badges yet?
We did. We didn't we?
No,
Not
we
yet.
haven't gotten our badges.
You know
I
what?
thought we had like our little walkie-talkie things and
No,
You got those.
you got those, not badges.
shit.
I respect this lady looking out for me. And
Hey,
it's
I
taking
respect it
everything in
too.
my power to not shoot my shot, but I won't.
Oh, really?
Yes,
You're about to
it's
throw up?
fine. You come here often.
You just die.
Yep. It-
Most desperate flirting I've ever heard.
That.
Are you all right?
But I'll let
Yeah, okay.
it happen.
All right. Have a good day. I hope to see you again for your next session soon. What the?
I'm gonna stay back and like just as if that's normal. Just to like where it doesn't look suspicious, we're all leaving at the same time. So, and then I'm just gonna like continue passing out like my information and like shaking hands with people.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And I'm also just gonna ask like preliminary questions like how long you've been coming here, like have you noticed anything strange with people here?
You go to the ones who've been
I'm not gonna
juicing up.
I'm not gonna name the suspect though, or not the suspect, but the victim though, just in case.
Yeah.
So
Like you go up to the juiced up ones and like it's like, oh man, you look extra bulked up. What's your secret? And they're like,
Yeah, that could only go good for you.
it's so funny because I play a bard in my other campaign. I like she would be all over this.
Amazing.
But Nasa Tasty doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. You hand out a few of these pieces of information, even the ones who are like you've detected have something going on inside them. They don't seem like nervous or weird. They just, give you pretty much the same responses as most other people. They've been coming here a certain amount of time. They've, it's not like they're expecting to have someone point the finger and go, "You're on drugs."
Gotcha.
Did you ask them anything specific that you're like, oh? Or is it just all the same basic questions?
Well, with you saying that, now I'm gonna think of something.
Well, you've got once. Sorry, time's up.
Uh-oh.
No, so the only thing I've asked so far is like how long they've been coming here. Have they noticed anything like suspicious with any behavioral changes in anybody that has been coming here for a long time?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to like name drop things just yet because I don't want anybody suspicious we're on like the trail,
Okay.
Let me think it through for just another sec. If you want to go to somebody else.
One more sec. You guys exiting out of the gym.
Yeah, we're outside.
Yeah. You guys are outside. If there's anything you'd like to do out there, anything you'd like to talk about, anything you'd like to discuss, let me know. While Tay thinks of this absolute heater, dude.
Are you okay?
Collapsed against the wall.
Yeah, Eevee, we kind of distracted him for a long time. What was the what's your report?
What did you say?
Hey, my what? My report?
Are you okay?
Eevee, did you just work out the entire time we were there? Did you talk to anyone other than your trainer?
Nice. No, I was keeping an eye out for Castella. I saw that she left. But
yeah, we could have told you. And well, did she?
Which I could have. She looked kind of upset, but I figured if I followed, that would look weird. So I just kind of like kept an eye on where I thought she might be going. Which there's a long hallway, so I'm not that sure.
All right. Well,
just
good job. Good job, detective. Glad we went with
Judging
that.
me right now.
Do you need an orange?
Sensei, no.
All right.
Just the word orange, it's like
Very triggering. Yeah.
It's their sleeper agent.
You didn't buy a membership, did you?
No.
All right.
A little too quickly. But okay, all right. I'm good. I did get like a good look at everyone in the gym, and Tay gave me this list, so I figured I could probably come back later and investigate again as this, because I'm like expected now.
right. Well, one of you is expected. That's true.
Yes.
Hey.
I mean,
Are you okay? Right.
I thought that I was like really, really kind of good because, I've run a lot. I do a lot of running,
Doesn't translate.
but this does not translate. I'll tell you that for free.
No.
Infinite cardio.
Yeah, does not translate
not the
very
same.
well.
Yeah.
So, Fitz,
What did you get?
well, I checked the bathroom and it is full of paper towel.
Yeah.
Like
Well.
every gym bathroom is.
Well,
Full of paper towels, singular.
full of paper towels and one can of energy drink specifically.
Sure.
Well, from our talk with Castella, they believed that they weren't capable of doing what they did. They talked about working on a ship, though what ship, they don't know. I'm sure that they heard it, but they're too emotionally compromised to remember.
I would say with Fitz's ability to understand information, that seems like a lie they were told.
Okay.
It seems like it was a lot easier to say, I just work on a fucking boat, rather than I have a warehouse job where I don't have to explain what's going on in there.
At all, ever.
It seems more like he was just like, yeah, I work on a boat. And they were like, okay, whatever.
Well,
Anyways, we'll train.
If anything, they were lying to Castella about what they were doing on their personal life. When they're talking or their emotions, were they like friendly, or is it further than that? Did it seem like when?
It seemed like you were shining a light on a person that they had deemed like a really good friend, that they didn't expect to see them in that way. Like all this stuff they had been told, all these times they'd spent together, you're sort of, you're sort of painting them in a new light, and it definitely hurt them.
Yeah.
Do we do we think that there's like extra information from them that we would want to get, or should we? I mean, it sounds like they didn't know much.
Yeah, they were.
From what you're saying.
Seems like they were pretty much being lied to the entire time.
Yeah.
So.
Because like I can try to talk to her a little bit if I come back, but if that's not a road we want to go down, we don't have to. She looked pretty upset.
Yeah. Imagine you learn a whole new life of one of your best friends that you didn't know. That was pretty hurtful.
Yeah.
So I would say give them time. If we do need to come back, see if we can get any further details. I mean, it seems to have culminated in the need to perform well at this tournament that's coming up. That was the big motivator, at least, for maybe them using the hormone. So
was it just him competing, or her too?
Well, we didn't get to ask that actually, but from the sounds of it, there are multiple people in that gym using who have used the hormone to help themselves.
That's what this is, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we cut back into the gym where Tay has comprised the perfect question to ask these people to get information out of them. Tay.
After being all businesslike, I'm just gonna put the notebook away and be like, so, I hear that everybody's getting prepared for the festival week. I'm kind of not usually on land, so I don't know much about that. Sounds like a big deal. Now it just seems like I'm just talking casually to avoid going back to work.
Yeah.
Respect that.
One of the three individuals you've identified is a different minotaur in the room. Got more of a bison look than a bull.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And then, as you say, he says, oh, you're going to be in town for the festival.
She's just gonna hide the visceral reaction that she
oh, you're glowing a bit. That's cool.
She's gonna internally sigh and be like, all right, here's the guy, here's the target. All right.
Here it is.
She's got 7 charisma, so she's not even gonna try to super play into this. She's just gonna instead she's just gonna kind of go the smile and agree kind of lane, anyway. She at first she's just gonna turn towards him, not really approach him. She assumes guys like this try to like the challenge or whatever of trying to get the woman to approach you, whatever.
I'll take your word
so
for
she's
it.
just so she's just gonna continue talking I guess to the general people who are listening, and she'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna be in town for the festival. I've heard that the champions, whatever it's called, is putting on some really big fight and everything too. That sounds super cool.
Yeah, it's great. You should come watch it. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be pretty good. A bunch of people trying to compete to see who's the best. You cheer me on, see if I win.
Oh, you're gonna be in it? And by this point, she's gonna like slowly start to like walk towards him, like, oh, cool.
Yeah, yeah. He's like literally bodying people out of the way. Like, yeah. Yeah.
Ew.
We're all, everyone here is like,
just the worst piece of shit.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, me and my compadre are gonna be competing together, so should be pretty fun. Probably carry him to the top. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you've got a partner.
Well, yeah, not not like that. Just a battle buddy.
Like,
Just
oh,
sort
okay,
of a
good.
free agent in all other aspects of life.
Good to know. And she's trying so hard to sound interested.
he's weak.
It's so easy because he's super cool.
So he's just dense. Okay, so
He's a dumbass.
so if I do any kind of persuasion, can I get advantage?
Sure.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, he thinks
So,
he's winning.
He
Oh,
thinks
okay.
he's got this in the
This
bag.
social battle of wills.
Oh, this social.
All right. She's just gonna like. She likes strength. You know, she comes from a place that's like they're all about like being
Mhm.
either the best hunter, you know, a really good fighter, being able to fend for your family, stuff like that. So she's gonna like try to play into that best she can, and then just like how tall is he? I guess. To
He's
start.
about 6'4", 6'5".
He'll
Okay.
say 6'6".
Okay.
He's 6'8". He grew taller because you said something. The pride in him or something. Maybe the drugs.
Okay, so she's gonna take back out her notebook and like write down not exactly like a phone number, but like I
Your
guess
address.
any kind of like an address, just an address
Mhm.
that they could like I guess the address of like a restaurant that her and Ikaitsa would like frequent or whatever, just to be like, oh, we could like meet here or whatever. Or be like, you can find me here sometime. And she's gonna
cool.
like hand it over to him and like kind of like do like a pass over his hand as he reaches for it.
Damn.
And be like, so how long have you been fighting?
Yeah, yes. Sorry, what? Just immediately loses the
No.
conversation. Like, yeah, I've been here. I've been doing this for a while. You know, not that hard. Kind of comes natural to me. You know what I mean?
Naturally, that's amazing. Oh, I still want to say something else, but I'm not going to. I don't want to blow this.
No.
I don't want to blow it. Okay.
You're doing great.
In multiple ways.
Oh, God. You're in public.
But no, the I said I don't want to.
Mhm, mhm.
Anyway, so all right, she's just gonna oh, so you've racked up plenty of wins then?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah.
Oh,
You know, it's again, not a lot of competition in it most of the time. This one's supposed to be a little bigger, bringing in a little outside talent, so we'll see what happens. But
No, outside talent, like from outside the city or from different parts of the city. Again, this is my first time at the festival, so
I totally get it. A few people outside the city, most of it from inside the city, though. Other districts throwing their hats into the ring, but you know, Champions Row usually brings it home.
And how many times have you won?
Oh,
You must be really good.
you start to lose count after double digits. Make an insight check.
Can I? I was about to say, can I tell he's lying?
It's more. He's being humble.
He's being
humble.
I love that this NPC you've made up just for the sake of it is the worst NPC. We all are like viscerally like
Joke's on you.
I
have
hate
his
that I
name
wasted
written
Bring
down.
back Paint Travago.
where's paint when you need them?
He's in his little hole.
expose him, be like, he's using drugs, and then disappear.
I rolled a 22 on inside. I hate that I wasted a high roll to tell that this is fucking lying.
He's for sure is lying. He probably has not won more than a couple.
Okay.
But he's just assuming you're not going to check, because why would you?
Yeah, and I mean, I'm obviously like new to town. Air quotes, like,
You don't know.
yeah. Man, I'm trying to think of like where else I want to get some information.
It's this restaurant. We gotta like, you go there what like every once in a while. You know.
Yeah, I go there every now and then. I've got a companion. I tend to collect animals, you know,
Oh,
and just
animals! Thank God.
I hate him. I hate it so much.
So like you know, maybe you and your dog.
she's just gonna smile like she's just like, yeah, totally. Like he can just like assume the smile means like, yeah, like totally.
Hey, we
Like
can
obviously.
meet up there for maybe a carb load before I hit the gym one day. You know, if that's what people at gyms do. I know. In real life, I know what people at gyms do. Eat a lot of protein, right?
And the festival is happening next week. Is it like in an exact week or just in a few days?
So Fair Passing is essentially a festival that happens all next week. The tournament is happening sometime in that week.
Okay. So you mentioned that you fight with a partner. Is that mandatory?
Not usually, but for the Twin Souls tournament, that's sort of like its whole thing. You know, it's 2-on-2 for the most part. So you gotta.
Oh, that's too bad. I'd love to see you fight by yourself someday.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I hate him.
We could probably make that happen.
That'd be nice. So so it'll be your treat for dinner.
Damn.
Yeah. So yes.
So what's happening?
I mean, I just assume with all the wins, like, is there a cash prize with that?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be huge. So
So when is the first fight?
next week.
And when is your first fight?
Well, there's some preliminary bouts going on to make sure you get it to the actual like official tournament, and then things really kick off. You know.
But you're gonna be there, right?
I'll make it. I'll make it. You'll see me there.
Okay, then you can take me out to celebrate.
Awesome. Sick. Cool. Yeah, I'll probably be free sometime, but after I'm done.
He's gonna use so much drug.
Kicking ass.
He's gonna juice up.
He's gonna OD on steroids if that's
Oh my
possible.
god.
I've somehow wrapped back around to not hating this guy because he seems so shocked that this worked and actually genuinely jazzed. Which, like,
He's a nice
so
guy who happens to be doing drugs.
but it's like, when you every once in a while you see those posts on Reddit where an incel is like, I dated one woman and I'm questioning everything. And it's like, maybe,
That's all I
maybe
think.
he just needs like one,
He
Just
just
the
needs some
motivation for
positive
one day.
female attention.
just one good fuck.
And it shatters his entire worldview.
His entire worldview.
Oh my god, you're not monsters. This is crazy.
Whoa, you're a person.
Anyways, yeah,
Oh my
totally.
God.
We can, maybe.
I want him to win the entire thing now. Just,
No, you
just-
don't. You for sure don't want that. But if you find yourself around here, I'm here most days. We can hash out the details if you want, or I could just I could go to the restaurant and hope to see you there.
Yeah, I'm pretty frequent there. Usually around the evening. Could I know the name of the one who's gonna take me out? Or the next champion?
Tyson.
Fucking fuck boy.
of course, it's Tyson.
Tyson the Bison.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
Somebody get this bison a record deal.
I'm gonna shake his hand, and I'm gonna, because I know that I probably just like accidentally motivated him to like do well.
Kill
I'm
everybody in
gonna
this
I'm gonna
He goes
try.
clean.
I'm gonna try to like dissuade him like indirectly. So I'm just gonna be like, I've heard a lot about some tournaments like this, and I really admire that you do this naturally and with your own strength. I think that's the hottest thing. And she's gonna like do a pass over his like arm.
Just in case, like, there's a.
Yeah, no doubt. Go ahead and make a persuasion roll with advantage.
I love.
Yeah.
Get him
Straight as
clean.
you are.
Get this boy clean.
Oh, okay. That is a 19, but -2.
-2.
I have a 7 in charisma.
Okay. He says, yeah.
17.
Honestly, I would never fuck with any of that stuff. It does horrible things to your body down the road. I've heard.
Yeah, it just seems scary, you know. But I like the more
don't
direct
worry.
fear.
I'm fine. I'm clean, clean living.
She's gonna like slowly take her hand back and like add like a little wave and be like, "I will see you later then." And she's just gonna like try to do like a little fabulous hair flip and like continue on like casually like she's done here.
Before like you get to that tunnel where you're like going down past all the trophies, you just hear "fuck yeah," and then like a
Damn,
bunch
I feel
of
guilty.
yeah, a bunch of
Can't
stuff,
wait.
a bunch of dudes screaming going on in there.
Nice.
But you make
Change this man's life.
you make your way outside. Maybe got him on the clean road to healthy living. Who knows?
Clean road or the dirtiest of roads. Who knows?
Did Eevee throw up when they came out?
No, they were just trying to say that to get out of it.
Okay. Tay's gonna go out there and throw up.
Why?
No!
What? You didn't work out at all. That's weird.
Guys.
You just met a nice.
Y'all
Tay, did they get you too, Tay?
I'm just gonna. Well, I've got at least a backup lead, if nothing else. All right.
Are you good? Are you?
I'd rather not talk about it, but I'll write up a report tonight.
Oh, you have to report that.
Yeah.
Well, I want to like share that with the companions. That I'm like, I've learned like a few people at the gym, this, that, and the other. I learned one is Tyson. Parentheses trying to get him on that clean living. Like,
Hey, that's your job as a bastion is to.
I'm doing the good work.
Is to date this bull man.
Bison.
Yes. Sorry.
Your job
I will-
as Bastion.
I will say, like, I'm not gonna blow the guy off. Like, I'll still like meet up with him. He was nice, but.
You also kept it nice and vague. No dates or times were set, so it's kind of up in
No.
the air.
They said you win. I would
perfect.
go on that date.
Well,
If he wins, he pays. I didn't. But if we
Oh,
just
if he
like,
wins, he
if he runs
pays.
into me at the restaurant,
yeah.
Okay. If he wins, he pays.
Well, as you exit the gym and leave Bison in your dust, Tyson, not Bison,
Tyson's bison.
we are going to go ahead and take our break and come back for the second half of the
Yeah.
episode afterwards. So stick with us for 10 minutes or go do something else for 10 minutes and then come back. But until then, bye. See ya. Nerds. They didn't see it. I cut that right before I said that.
Shit.
One, hi everybody, how's it going? Glad you could be here with us. Thanks for waiting through the break for us to be here. But now we're back and we're getting right back into the game, right where we left off. The group has fully exited the church, not the church, the sweat
The
church,
Church
dude.
of Gains.
Yeah,
Reading the Swoley Bible.
Yeah, they left their sacrifice at the Temple of Gains. And now,
Swoley Bible, good. I have to acknowledge
Swoley
that
Bible,
really
good.
quick. Sorry, go ahead.
It's original. It's not
Also-
original.
it's
I have
Zach
I have a
original.
question.
You'll
about-
notice 17 tank tops with the
Get out!
Get out!
I also have a question about Tyson the Bison, just so that it's on
Ooh.
record. Is he like straight up fuckboy, or is he just himbo?
He doesn't know yet.
Mm.
Okay.
Can't decide what he's gonna
You
be.
set him on the path.
You're still flipping that coin. That coin hasn't landed yet.
Okay, so I guess it's up to... Okay.
So
You,
it's,
the audience, decide his destiny.
yeah. Let's just say if
Everyone
things go
focus
bad,
at right
If,
now.
if he's a fuckboy, then I don't mind exploiting him. If he's a himbo, I'll feel a little bad.
I don't want to
Thin
put
line.
that decision on
Exploiting.
you necessarily,
I-
but
I could get behind him.
he could be
so-
swayed one way or the other. He could go down the dark path, or he could, be a good person. We don't
It
know
just
yet.
depends on getting out of that incel
Mindset.
position.
Getting out of his own way up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not about these, it's about this.
Yeah. He's done a lot of working out. He hasn't done a lot of this working out. You know what I mean? All right.
For the audio only listeners, we went into our arms and our head
Oh, yeah. Me too. The whole time. So,
the whole time.
where are you guys going next? Or do you guys want to discuss what happened here? I did kind of cut you off at the legs as Tay was exiting the
Ouch.
gym.
So, honestly, what did we get?
Hey.
I'm just gonna like pull out my notes and like start reading off. So the only conclusive symptoms we can find about the giant hormone drug is that it improves strength. We still don't know if that's gradually over time or if it's within a dose they feel it or something like that, but all we know is that it improves strength. Otherwise, the desire to continuously get stronger is still up to debate. That could have just been a personality flaw of just our victim here. But seemingly there's no real symptoms in any kind of change of personality. That's the only thing that we could gather here.
Yeah. And honestly, while the information we did get wasn't necessarily new, not all investigations will get information. That is a good lesson. Just in case, just because we have sources of information does not mean they'll always be fruitful. But we did learn that she didn't know that he was going down this path. So,
but one thing that we might have gathered here
It's friendship.
is that there was seemingly a drive to win this festival contest going on, the arena fights. I wonder if that's why this has gotten back into circulation or started getting into circulation. There could be something bigger going on here, like some type of betting going on, and they're the ones who put that into circulation, and because they'll profit off of certain fighters who win. I wonder if there's something targeted here. Any kind of information like that we can wonder if it's linked to that and what possibilities that opens up.
I mean, we're just, if anything can lead us to anything, it's trying to figure out what those letters on the list stand for. We have one, we have the giant growth hormone. If we can figure out what the other ones mean, maybe that will lead us to more definitive answers as to what is going on. In the meantime, we had to, in the meantime,
I felt like I was waiting for a beat to drop. What? Sorry, continue.
No, in the meantime, while people recover from extraneous exercise, we can all start heading over to the warehouse to scope it out, see what's going down.
What time is it? We've done a lot in the day.
It's post sunset, I would say. There's still some orange in the sky, but it's getting a little later in the day.
Okay.
Not yet night, but close.
Yeah. This is not necessarily 9 to 5.
I was about to say, when do we clock out?
Whenever you choose to, mostly.
When does justice clock out?
But yeah, you guys heading over there right now?
We
Yeah.
can.
Okay.
I'll switch back over to Eevee ASMR edition.
Okay.
Are we going undercover?
No, I guess not.
Switch back.
Oh.
Which disguise are you adopting to go to this warehouse? Are you just using the same tiefling, or?
Me?
Yes.
Are we going undercover?
I mean, what? I don't know. What's the plan? Are you guys just walking up to the front door and doing some of these?
Can't necessarily go undercover. I'm pretty noticeable in a crowd.
Right.
I'm gonna, if we want to go in doubles, I totally don't mind going. Because I now have, like, names to drop that I know, like, did the, like... So,
This Bison recommended I come over here from game.
Well,
Tyson,
I
that guy's
would've
so cool.
I would have assumed I would have gotten the other two names as well, just in case, like...
I'm sorry. Tay, are you saying that you have names to reference to other people, like the people you talked in there?
Yeah, the people who I detected the serum coming from.
I do want to say, right, that if it turns out some user of some sort, and I don't know who you talk to, or some kind of dealer or whatever, has been talking to a Bastion, it may not be great for him, to be totally honest with you.
Well, I don't have my badge yet, and there's no way that they would know if we get to them first.
Right, if we just want to, like, bulk up.
All right. I personally would never throw anyone under the bus.
Personally,
Especially to dangerous criminals. especially any robots.
It's getting
What,
more
what a
specific.
specific example.
Huh?
Actually,
Eevee,
Eevee.
yeah,
Yeah, Eevee's the only one here who would get that reference.
yeah. Eevee, it's so interesting because they've been doing so many undercover and change and switches and bits, and I think at the like, hey, do this for a third time, their brain just kind of like flashes to their religion really quickly,
Oof.
and like there's just like a bead of sweat.
Oof.
They're like, I will. That's fine. Yeah. And I'll just be a guy. I'll just be like a normal
Well, but before, like,
human
can
guy.
can I see them? Like, do we see them have that like flash of like?
It's just
Oh,
like the
no.
eyes go blank for a second, yeah, and then they shake out of it.
Fitz will put his hand on Eevee's shoulder and be like, "If you want to take a break, you can take a break. We don't actually need to be different. You don't. If you want to take a break, you can. Not no one's no one. I'm not forcing you to be someone different for this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Um.
You are free to be you."
Great.
What a response.
Who is that?
Who is that? Okay. Yeah. I can just go up and be me, or you know, Eamon could do it with Tay. You're
Yeah,
good at,
I like that
you're good
idea.
at lying, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I look over to I see Eamon. You're like, yeah, I can too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying this as an insult. You do give off the aura of someone who goes into alleys and gets drugs from people.
Who? Tay?
You.
Oh. I don't do drugs, nor have I ever. But, you know, I think we can use that to our advantage. Do I give off that vibe? Because I don't.
I'm gonna
Don't
yeah, not to
hang
be
out with
rude.
nefarious
you-
people.
You do give off the aura of party guy looking for
Okay, I can hang with
anything
that. All right.
anything to.
Now I see what you're saying. All right. Yeah.
Not-
All right,
yes.
cool. Me and Tay will go do something. Go to the warehouse. We'll chat up some people. And
And I will
be inconspicuous about it.
Yeah, and I will just watch. I'm
Right?
good at that. Yeah. You
Right.
got this. Both of you got this.
Oh, thank you.
Woo.
You know, I
Alright.
feel really encouraged around you guys.
Hang on. Do you want anything?
Stimulant wise? No, we're
No.
trying to find. Oh.
Are you not listening?
Here,
I don't
hang
do
on.
drugs.
I don't do
Yeah.
that.
Just give me 1 second. Who of you who's feeling more confident?
I'm pretty confident. In what? In
Okay.
like ooh,
I got a charisma sense, you know.
yeah, barely more than Tay, I guess, but
Oof,
a little
damn.
bit more.
Yeah.
I'll cast enhance ability on Tay again, and give you advantage on charisma checks.
Thank God. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I got you.
Just in
Okay.
case.
Help action's gonna get used a lot here.
Yeah.
folks.
Focus on
Oh,
that.
-2. That's fine.
Both minus
So-
two?
You
No,
bo-
Oh, okay.
no.
I would
Plus one.
cast it on
Okay.
both of you, but I don't have access to 3rd level spell slots yet. And
That
it
is
concentration.
A-okay. I don't need it.
So scared.
I'm pretty confident in my abilities.
I
to,
mean,
got this.
I've seen you like do your thing, and it's been impressive.
You've made some good calls. These past
In the
days.
time that we've been working together here.
I've
That's
honestly
really
been.
mean.
No, yeah, of course. I mean, your observational skills are on point several times. You were the first one to catch the doppelganger.
He's flashing back to the eye of a bomb.
He doesn't know. Fitz doesn't know that. Fitz has no idea. So it's like you
All right.
made some.
All right. I start shadowboxing again. All right, let's go do this. Tay,
Here he is.
let's rock.
Let's go.
Alright, so what's-
Let's get this, baby.
So what's the story? Is one of
I
us
have
a
a
fighter?
bomb,
One
I
of us.
think.
Oh my
Don't
God.
Do that one.
Is one of us a fighter? Is one of us a trainer? Is one of us
Old
like a
reliable.
better, you know, or like trying to? What are we going in as a duo?
Well, it's a twin souls fighting. I'm sure we can say that, we're doing a thing where it's you and me. You're the dexterous, I'm the bronze. I'm the bronze, you're the...
That's...
God is telling me something.
Sorry, that's the tournament that's happening next week, is the Twin Souls tournament.
Yeah, well, you can't, buy drugs for the day. You got to get ready for them, right?
Okay. I just wanted to... I need to make sure you guys are aware that I didn't mislead you in any way, that this is what's happening in this house.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
No.
we're both going in with the
You're a team
story,
of
we're
fighters.
trying to get this for
Gotcha.
the
I am
tournament.
on-
That was
and-
already decided. We're just trying to be like, okay,
I
But yeah,
wasn't listening.
Damn. Damn.
And then what is our relationship to each other? We're just
unfortunately paired together. Drawing
No.
with lots.
I mean, what is your role, and then what is mine? We're just fighting buddies. Are we
Melee and
related?
ranged?
There is a sea folk and a kank who's in it. And we're related. Is that our angle?
Distant.
I would
cousin.
just assume either we met training in the same gym a few years back, or maybe we got paired by a coach that we both studied under, or some type of mentorship, or...
It won't come up. All right, let's go.
Don't
Don't worry about it. It will not come up.
Could you
Let's go.
imagine?
You don't need to plan for shit that's not going to happen.
Let's go. Planning, it's like the movie Parasite. You can't plan for stuff. I think that's what that theme is. Of that
Hey.
movie.
Before you two go, is there a code word? Because you have these, and he points to the radio. If there's anything, just scream help, or
The secret code word is...
Well,
Or
we should say-
we have code names and
Yes.
phrases that
Oh.
we can use.
yes.
All right, I got it. I got mine in my head. Do you have yours?
Do you remember your phrases?
I do.
Mine,
do.
Mine is jellyfish. I'm gonna move my
Yours
thing
is
down.
pufferfish.
Pufferfish.
So you don't actually have...
Oh, we're so fucked.
They're not like communicators.
I have this flare gun. I can shoot it up in the air.
They're not like communicators mounted on your shoulder. They're like bracelets that are on your
On
arm.
the
That you can
wrist,
just pull a
on the
sleeve
wrist.
over.
Yeah.
And is it audible? Like it projects?
Yeah, if
or it's
anyone
in the
talks
brain?
into it, you will be able to hear it
Okay.
on your end.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But you
move
can turn
mine.
it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna move mine underneath my little waist sash thing to where it's hidden from view.
Okay.
That is also where I put my gauntlet.
Sounds good. In Tay's sash.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
My little bracelet. Cool. All right. Well, that's me shadowboxing.
Okay.
Let's go.
For audio listeners, he did not shadowbox. So, as you guys approach the building that you have been given this address for, something strange happens, or
Oh no.
comes into view. It is not a warehouse, and you're not sure whether or not Paint Travago has ever been here before, or if this is the right place. What you see is the exterior of what appears to be a butcher's shop that is called DeLuca's Prime Cuts. It is
I'm sorry,
Where's
keep
my
it-
pencil?
I don't think I'm understanding the picture. So we're walking to DeLuca's Prime's Cuts because of what?
as the
No, because-
you're following the address that Paint Travago gave
Yes,
you.
I see.
That address leads to a building called DeLuca's
okay.
Prime Cuts. It appears
I'm
to
just-
be a butcher's shop.
I'm gonna mutter to Eamon and
To
just
your
go.
waist. Oh,
No, I'm just gonna say either he gave us the wrong place, or there's some type of code system going on, and we don't have any kind of password.
I think that is a bridge we will cross when we get there.
Lovely.
Love that.
okay.
But yeah, it is weird. Paint, he doesn't eat meat.
Vegetarian. I'll add it to the fucking.
Oh no,
Mark
he's
that down.
bugs. Paint has. I've never seen Paint actually. One time,
I think he photosynthesized.
Interesting.
this was years
Never
ago.
goes out in the sun.
Me and Paint were actually.
Respectfully, the less I know about this guy, the more I feel like I could sleep at night.
I'll keep it to myself. I open up my locket with Paint and me. I'm just kidding. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go get by some meat. We need some cold cuts, I'm sure.
Okay. You
And
open
If
the
nothing
gave
else,
us
I
this
can get
address.
a snack.
under the guise of that He just gave us an address and didn't say anything, or did he say it's a fighting ring or something?
He just said he knows of a place, some warehouse somewhere, where people are more informed about that kind of thing. You're trying to get in on the whole drug ring. And he said this place is more involved. Just gave you the address.
All right.
You guys open up the front door, little bell, ding, 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 goes off. Immediately you're hit with the smell of just copperish sort of blood in the air and these thick cuts of meat hanging on the wall behind these two sort of surprised-looking bugbears. This one sort of wider set female who's got this very dirty worker shirt on under an apron and sort of looks up and says, "Hello?"
Oh, hello there. How you doing? My name is Nome Alamo. Fuck.
Are you here for the meats?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, you're here for the meats. Come in, please.
Well,
Oh,
I'm trying to get my protein up.
I'm sorry, you said your name was what?
Nome Alamo.
Nome Alamo. That's a beautiful
Yeah,
name.
and this is my constituent.
Constituent.
Please, remind me of your name.
Remind me of your name, best friend.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Un?
You can just call me Un.
We are new to the city.
Un and Nume.
Yeah. So,
Very good.
Anyway,
So, you're here for the meats, you said, yes?
yeah. What is your prime cut?
This is, look, it's prime cut. You're here for the best, okay? And they sort of like wander towards one of these like large shanks of some sort of leg. You're not sure what kind of creature it's from, but they just start cutting off pieces of it.
Great, that looks delectability. Well,
Hey.
I'm gonna look around to see real quick if I can see anything that's like
Go ahead and make me a
not meat
perception check.
associated.
You, it's Colonel Sanders. Fucking
And I'm
Foghorn
just gonna-
Leghorn just walked into a butcher shop.
I'm also just gonna like lean forward and ask, and I'm gonna like try to do a shitty accent, but she doesn't know a lot of accents up here, so she's just gonna like,
After saying your name in a fucking perfectly common accent.
yeah.
Okay.
She's just gonna like,
Professionals.
I heard that we could possibly get some meat from you that would help us toughen up a little bit.
It's
for-
all big and bulky.
Turn around and like the knife just sort of stops mid-sentence. And I say, "Where are you two from?"
Oh, I'm from here. I'm from here now. I'm from here.
Okay.
Who's from there?
I'm obviously from under the sea.
I'm from the sky, and we met in the middle.
Oh,
So we're from the middle. I came down. I came down, and
Holy shit.
I'm at. Anywho's, I got a 17 on my perception.
okay. Wow. Taking this all in.
I'm lightheaded. I can't think straight.
You said you got a 17 in the middle of all that hemming and hawing?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
15 plus 2.
I can't breathe. Oh my god.
So,
I'm in the middle.
as you're sort of looking around, this person is just like glancing back at the two of you while they slowly cut into this, whatever this ham hock is. Very occasionally, like suspiciously going, "What the fuck?" And the other bugbear's just sort of sitting there, like with his arms crossed, just sort of like staring at the two of you, not saying anything, just like, okay. But as you're looking around, you actually do notice something strange about the menu. It's sort of large, like wooden menu above that. It lists all their different cuts and all their different prices. You start to notice, maybe it's your time working with Walter, maybe it's your time, trying to figure out your way around town, delivering illicit packages here and there. But something about the menu itself speaks to you as like a code. You're not sure what it means or how to decipher it, but it looks like there is a system on how to read this menu. If someone was looking for something illicit, would probably come in here and be able to go like, oh, I have to say these things in this order to get something.
Well, while you're chopping this up, I got would you take a look at the menu here? It seems that there might be a secret menu. There might be a secret menu. Anyways, what are you chopping up there?
There is no secret menu.
Oh. I did not realize you were listening to my conversation.
It is a very small room.
You're so loud.
Oh yes, it smells like meat.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at the menu myself, see if I can figure anything out.
Go ahead and make an investigation.
This was the right choice.
This was the perfect choice. There's no better choice.
This was the right choice. I can't. Oh, I love this so much.
I got a 10
A 10. Okay.
on investigation.
I would say with Eamon pointing it out, you can kind of see hints of what he's talking about, but the system is unclear.
I'm gonna use a little shenanigan point to reroll that.
I eat it.
Oh, that is so much better.
No.
That is a 19.
He is better. Damn it. Okay.
I'm gonna get distracted. I have to tune them out because I just can't focus.
You've got Eamon in your face going, oh, the cigarette menu.
And then I'm just gonna let him dig himself out of that hole he just dug.
Not sassy.
You mean dynamited?
But as you're going through it, it looks like there are almost like hints in the design where if you take out just a few of the words, it makes like a small message that leads you to the special of the day. As you're going through it, it looks like you're supposed to ask for the special of the day, and then they ask you a question. And your response to that determines whether or not they let you into the good stuff. You know what I mean?
All right. What does the message read? What do I have to?
It basically
order,
leads you to the understand of you have to order ask for the special of the day.
Okay.
And then you're going to be asked a question after that.
I'm just gonna be trying shit. Can I get a cold cut combo?
I'm gonna.
You don't serve bread here.
Oh shit! All right. Well, that was.
I believe that we would like the special of the day.
The knife immediately stops in the air. Would you like that gift wrapped?
Yes. Please.
Very well. And they sort of slowly insert their knife into the meat they're cutting. They look over to the dude who's just staring, trying to figure out what the fuck Eamon is.
Yeah. I'll take a Black Forest ham. And I'll look at him really intently.
Fuck, man. Oh, shit.
This is crazy.
This is fantastic.
The female bugbear puts the knife into the meat and says, "Very well. We keep the gift wrap in the back." And they turn to the other bugbear and say, "Micah, mind this door." And pull open that little counter to allow you behind the desk, and they're going to begin walking further into the building.
Micah, I do say if I had a hat, I'd tip it to you, but I don't have one anymore, so we'll leave it at that. And I'm gonna go get my gifts wrapped.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go get the special gift wrapped. All right.
I was just gonna put a hand on my hip as I say thank you, to just hope that they could hear that I said thank you, as in we're getting somewhere.
Okay, you guys hear thank you come through on your outside walkie-talkies. Also, Eamon, it comes through on your waist.
Now, and I will speak over it directly right away. Now, anyways, does anybody else hear the voices of the damned? Let's continue on with what we're doing.
Since I'm here saying it, would it echo, or would it just sound like my voice a little bit louder?
It would sound.
Let's not ask questions
it would
like that.
sound a little strange, but not in a way that's immediately noticeable.
I'm gonna smack him and say, "I've told you to stop mimicking my voice like that. I don't like it."
Now I told you every now and again. Now I told you every.
I can't.
There
do
is
this.
There is no way they understand what either of you are saying at this point.
It's a fucking who's on first bit going on.
So
in
they're
the
going
fucking
to
shop.
continue walking into that back room.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, we got my hand to use. All right. And
You
I'll
two are
walk-
absolute gems. I just want you to know that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Yes.
real detective work begins now. As you guys follow this female bugbear into the back room, there
Does it get
is
dark?
Going to the back.
yeah, it's yellow wallpaper.
And there's fluorescent lights.
yeah, and there's pools for some
There's a
reason, even though
pool.
there's never been pools in the back rooms before.
Well, I'm just asking if it gets dark because I wanted to like basically pretend as if I glow in the dark, but activate detect poison and disease.
It doesn't get dark, but you can still do that if you'd like to.
Okay, I'm just gonna suppress the glowing then. It's not like it's just for role.
You came up with the glowing.
I know,
Never said anything
but since
about
I
it.
said it the first time, I want to do the continuity.
Yeah.
Okay, then they all
continuity.
notice and they all pull out pitchforks and torches.
Why are you going witch?
Yeah, witch, get out of here, magic!
I mean, yeah,
And
magic.
Is that a
I'll-
frickin' fig
I'll-
leaf?
I'll
It's a
cast,
Bailey.
I'll cast the same thing just by looking around. There's no magical effect to
Okay,
it. I just look around
so
for
you-
it.
I cast look.
I cast look around.
Okay. As you're looking around, you notice that it immediately drops about 10 degrees as you walk into this back room with all the yellow wallpaper. And all of these
Michael Imperioli.
like
American
half-hanging pigs and like giant hooks of meat as you're walking into a freezer.
Oh my god. I see fresh, never frozen.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm
Damn, you are a,
I'm kidding, I'm
a
kidding,
treasure.
I do get it.
You are
Alright.
a treasure.
Uh,
Oh my god.
They just sort of like pause and wait for both of you to walk in, and then they close the door behind you, and they lock it.
Lovely.
They
Okay.
slide a big hefty chunk lock. They say, "All right, follow me," and
Will do.
begin like sifting some of these pigs out of the way, like sliding them on these big hooks. And with your detect poison up, nothing yet. And they lead you to one of these like large back walls that have a few crates stacked up on top of something. Shift them away, and there is like this wide doorway, almost like a cellar door, in the floor. They shift the crates out of the way and open it up, and you say, "Down you go."
And again, thank you for your hospitality. Let's get the fuck in there.
Hospitality. And you go in.
I'm going to.
You go in.
Are they standing directly in front of us?
They're holding the door open for you to travel down into this like staircase you see beyond the door.
I'm going to put my hands behind my back, like just like cross my arms, like, oh, thank you so much, and I'm going to like push out as subtly as possible out of their line of sight, a mage hand, to try to like sneak out of the room.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Yikes. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go down this here. I'm already be halfway down.
Sleight of hand.
Yes.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Damn it.
14.
14. Okay.
Yeah.
So you throw out this glowing fish hand into the room.
Yeah.
Okay. And you go downstairs.
Before I do, I'm just going to be like, it seems too dark down there. Are you going to lead us down?
No, keep walking straight.
Oh my, but would you just take these people's hospitality to heart and get down in the cellar?
I'm
Please stop asking so many questions. Such an inquisitive mind on this
I
one.
just can't see
Oh,
that
you
well.
would, but
I just
I'd love
can't
if you
see that
just got
well in
down
the
in your
dark.
cellar.
Manifests a
love it.
handkerchief, starts dabbing his head.
I'm gonna go down and just be like, but it's dark, and like I'm gonna
Yeah,
start,
it's
like you can
dark,
see me
it's your
glowing.
ass.
Mhm. They don't make any comment, but as you go down the stairs, you do hear the door sort of close from above you, and all light is lost. And you
Right.
hear the shifting of crates as they are
Now,
placed.
I'd love
back
to
on the
say,
table.
I'd love to say, Un. I love being that you are Un and I'm still No May, and we're gonna stay that way right now, even though it is very dark. Hello.
And they do not follow you down the stairs. You are technically alone in this staircase, as far as you're aware.
I'm going to, like, in the process, I'm going to send my mage hand out to wherever Fitz and Eevee were, like, nearby, and just, like, have it, like, floating and, like, pointing down, like, we're down, but then just, like, keep it like this, like, we're okay for right now, I guess.
So you summoned the hand in the freezer?
No, before I went down.
You were
That's
in
what
a
I did.
closed room. Can you summon it in a place you can't see? Is all I'm asking.
Oh no, you're right. The door was closed. Never mind.
Okay. I was gonna say if you could summon it somewhere else, that's fine. But you summoned it like behind this person. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh wait, can I summon it where I can't see?
It has to say a point within range. If it says a point you can see within range, you're screwed.
It is a floating hand at a point you choose within range.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna summon it wherever they are. If I don't have to like, I forgot the door was closed. But if I don't have to like see where it goes, that's what I thought. But
okay, if you don't have to see,
Okay.
then you can't do it.
I love when you speak in incantations. I love you. Quiet that down.
Oh, I say, I love that gobbledygook speaking.
I was just gonna like mutter to myself, like, and then just.
Yeah, some sort of
If that's how that works, sure.
some sort of weird foreign language that sounds like spells.
God damn, magic
I
casters.
speak 7 languages. 8 if you count me having to communicate with this idiot.
Listen, I can communicate with the idea that is a bad idea.
Okay, so you guys have
Alright.
a floating hand next to you that's doing this.
Ooh.
Seems fine.
And you guys are downstairs. So, eventually, walking down the staircase, I assume, Eamon, you went first because you were
Yes.
pretty gung-ho to get in this hole.
Yes.
You eventually do, like, sort of walk up against a door at the bottom of the staircase. You feel it level out into solid floor, and you can feel, like, there is a door directly in front of you. In the dark.
Is there a
I've also
key?
got dark vision up to 60 feet.
Well, you can see the door. It's directly in front of you. But it does look, since you can see it actually, it is a wooden door that has this like metal window in it that is currently closed. And there is like a puller, but you're not sure if it works from this side.
And do I feel anything with like the poisons yet?
Not yet. There's still walls on all sides of you.
I'm gonna pray. Oh, great deity in which I pray to. I'm speaking into my gauntlets. We are.
I'm gonna click
be-
mine too, just so that it doesn't echo. But they're gonna have an echo on their end.
to be on this side of the meat room down in the cellar. Please watch over us. Knock, knock, knock. I'm not feedback.
Yeah.
Feedback loop.
But you do hear that message come through to you guys. And as you're sort of doing that, this window sort of slides open. You just see these 2 eyes filling up the entire window. It's like, what are you doing here?
We're here to get wrapped.
We're here because we ordered the special. Wrapped.
We're here to get wrapped. Okay.
Wrapped. We're here to get
Okay.
wrapped.
You hear the door go, okay. Slides closed.
Interesting way of putting it.
And you hear like another sliding latch, like the one you heard them close upstairs in the freezer room, from the other side of the door as it clicks and then slowly opens the door. Inside, you can see light coming through. Takes a minute to adjust from your slight travel down these stairs, but there is a quite wide room beyond, quite sizable room beyond this one. The figure directly in front of the door is this very wide set, like not even 6 foot. You would say like a proud 5'10" tiefling, but he's about as wide as both of you side to side. And as soon as the door fully opens, Tay, he's chock-a-block full of the stuff.
Lovely.
He is just this wide, just like complete square face. He looks like he's from Minecraft. He's the golem from Minecraft, if you've ever played that game.
Nice.
He looks like that with horns.
Oh my god.
The very esoteric indie game, Minecraft.
Yeah. No one's ever heard of it. I created it in my basement.
Yep.
Pay me. But
Damn.
it is a very square, muscular tiefling who just sort of like opens the door and says, "You here to get wrapped? Come on in."
We're
Shall
gonna
we?
go on it.
And he slowly closes the door behind you. 15 locks and latches slide and click as you're now trapped in my room. As you see around you, this large, pretty tall ceiling, actually. Probably about as tall as the staircase you just traveled down. So you assume that the ceiling is directly under the floor of that freezer. The wooden platform floor you see sort of encircling the room disappears probably 20 feet from the door as there is a depression in the ground. A circular depression disappears below the level of the floor. And you can see a number of people crouching over a railing, shouting angrily down into this pit as you hear people, just meat sounds, mashing each other. You can probably assume what this is at this point.
Right. Yeah. Well, hello there.
Hi.
My name is Nome. This is Un.
Is
We're
real?
participating in the old fighting ring coming up in a couple weeks.
Those real names?
Hmm?
Those real names?
Are those real names?
Yeah.
Unfortunately. And she's gonna look so proud of herself.
He does.
And I will, I grow 12 bags under my eyes and I
He
stare at
just
him.
goes right over his head. He has no idea what you just said.
Amazing.
So
Fucking.
those are real names?
Yes.
Okay, gotta check.
You have to legally
I'm
tell me.
unmoved. I'm scared shitless.
Gotta check.
Will we
I'm
need
moved. No,
fake
not really.
names for being down here?
No, but sometimes people try to sneak down here with fake names. We gotta get them out of here, you know what I mean?
Ah, I
Despicable.
understand.
It's
I
disgusting.
should have thought about the fake name. My parents didn't really want to have me.
So what you're doing here is you're looking to get wrapped? This guy has
He's like,
one brain
skip
cell.
the backstory.
I don't care. Business, please.
He has one brain
all
cell. And
have one. You're in a basement getting drugs.
You all have one.
a lot of people's stories start here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're here to get something to help us improve our chances of winning a little brawl coming up next week.
Oh, you're here for that? Okay, that's a little different. So you're looking to get a little juiced, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay, we got that too. If you got the cash.
Oh, yeah, we do. And I snap and I'll today because I'm
Dangerous.
broke as
So
fuck.
dangerous.
I have no money.
Nothing to speak of.
You got a cash?
How much are we talking?
Let's see what you got. What is this?
I'm sorry, are you letting us name the price?
No, I want to see the money you've brought with you.
I'm just staring at that.
Sort of relaxes his
Come on now,
shoulders.
show him the money.
Show him the money.
Lovely.
How much money do you have on you?
Did we get paid, by the way?
You got paid like one handful from your captain as like a signing bonus, but you didn't get actual full paid. That was at the
Okay,
end of
that's
the week.
what I would have.
So you only have the one handful?
Yes, I'm just gonna be like, this is for my share. I don't know if he brought this
He just sort of looks.
payment.
He doesn't even like take it from you. He just like looks into the bag and goes, "Well, I don't know how much that'll get you. Might cover one of you, but we'll have to discuss that." All right, going this way.
Well, I'm paying for my share.
You two can fight over that. And he just like leads you
Oh,
around
we will.
around this crowd towards this. There are a few, as you're getting a better look at the room, there are a few like tables set up. Almost look like they have certain sections that high rollers or like VIPs get access to. And one of them has the curtains drawn and is currently just housed by a single figure. This very elegant elf with these very sharp features, this long flowing like silvery blonde hair, and one of those like coats that's over the shoulder but staying there miraculously somehow. No matter how he moves his body, it's just always on his shoulders, not on his sleeves. Not
Oh, he
wearing it.
pretty?
He's pretty hot. Like pinstriped suit, rings and jewelry all over the place.
Bastard.
He's so cool, dude. All of my NPCs are so fucking cool. Dude. But as this,
Do I know this?
you
Do I know who this is?
make a history check.
Ooh.
Is it good?
It's good for me. No, it's average for me. History?
7. Yes.
4.
Oh, I'm actually proficient in history. 8.
8. I was off by 1.
Yeah. I rolled a 5.
You haven't really heard much about this individual.
Sure.
Maybe once or twice. The name is hard to place because, as the tiefling says, "Hey, Grace, these people are here for you. They're here for they want to get juiced up." And the elf looks at him and says, thank you. Business is... I'll take it from here. You can go watch the door." As the tiefling just sort of unquestionably just turns around and says, whatever. Goes back to his job. And the tiefling sort of lounging on this wrapped chair just sort of leans forward and puts their elbows on the table and says, "So, you're in the market for a few things?"
Just 1 or 2.
What the hell is that?
Just 1 or 2. Oon.
I'm just gonna... We're told to look for something that could help with our performance a little bit. It was... We've been struggling, we're very passionate about winning, but as you can see, my friend and I are kind of little.
Both of you need to make me performance checks.
Lovely. I have advantage.
Advantage.
You do have
I'll use a history point, whatever it's called.
shenanigans point?
Shenanigan point.
History point. That's
Hold on,
new.
Silly.
I gotta... Wait, it's... I have a -2. That's 17.
17's not bad.
-2.
-2 was crazy.
10.
Oh.
Yeah.
It would have been 5. So remember, that is 2 above my average.
It is 2 above your average. I'm grading on a scale here, apparently.
What diet? You gotta like go to a different diet.
You don't
Sorry,
get to
sorry.
tell people that, actually,
1,
Kristen.
2.
You don't.
That's why I get to say that because my dice are great.
You're rolling a coin.
I think this is my 5th dice I've been using for this campaign.
I'm rolling
6.
1 here. 1 zeros are great.
So the total was...
I'm just a chronically
10?
bad roller, and I know some people listening here are also.
Honestly? So you got a 10 total, right?
Yeah.
And a 17. He sort of suspiciously looks at you, Eamon, whenever you speak and just goes, "It can't be real."
I'm sorry.
That's not how you speak. Is it?
You see, when I was young
We're not doing that.
and in school, I used to be made fun of for my accent.
Nope.
In the Bird College of Wingdom.
There it is.
Not a place.
It's not the first time that I've heard such words come at me like a tax on the soul. But what I can say is it won't be the last.
It's not that important. I was just curious. So, you're here for drugs?
Yes. 1, please.
Just a single feather?
1, please.
Please.
What's the drug?
All right, and I take it you have the money.
Of course.
I've already paid.
He didn't take your money. He just looked into your bag.
Oh, okay. I'll pay then.
Yeah. He just sort of like looks at it. Sort of doesn't pick the bag up. Just sort of shifts what's inside it on. Just, that's fine, I guess. Moves it over to the side and says, "So, I assume it's recreational, or are you here for one of the others? What exactly are you here for? You just said drugs."
I will be
No.
completely honest. We're new to this whole thing. I'm not going to lie
Don't
to
say
you.
that.
Not surprising. All right.
I mean, like we've been working really hard in the gym, but it just has not been cutting it.
Okay,
And
so
we
it is the steroids. Perfect. Just sort of makes a note. Some book he has off to the side. All right, that'll be...
Can I see any of his notes? by the
No,
way?
for
Can I,
sure.
like,
He is
glance?
definitely, like, intentionally keeping them out of your sight.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got, like, a little desk on the side of his chair. He just sort of, like, makes some notations. Says, all right, so that'll be 1 unit of the growth hormone. And did you say you're competing in the tournament?
Now that
If
is
we could-
correct.
If we can make it through the preliminaries, which hopefully this
will.
will do its job.
I've never lost a preliminary in my life. Only when we get in.
Have you been in a preliminary before?
No.
I'll tell you, we skip them.
Not how that works. All right. Well, one of you will be able to take this much, but you will need more, so this will not necessarily sustain you for a number of weeks. I am sure you know that.
How often should we come back?
I would suggest every day, but you don't have that much money. So you would probably need to come
That is
back
true.
at least
So we will go get money. I look at Un. We will go get money, and we will come back when we need to.
How do you
I'm
know
gonna
each
sit
other?
down ready for the procedure.
How do you know each other?
Oh, we met in the middle. She's from the sea, I'm from the sky. You see, when I got out of the College of Wingdom, I
Not a
I tell you
place.
what, I would.
That's not a place.
Oh, well, it's here or there.
It's neither. All right.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so
We're
much,
gonna get
Ray.
right there.
We're gonna cut it right there. You have a wonderful evening.
Yes,
Good
there
Lord.
we go.
It is 11 on the
Whoa.
dot, actually. That's pretty funny. All right. Whatever.
Oh my god.
He just sort of like snaps to one of the people sort of looking down into the pit. Says, please, bring me 1 unit of the hormones. And as you sit down to get ready for the procedure, you said?
Yes.
He just
Yeah, not how that works.
He's just like, what are you doing?
Just give me. I'm gonna give you a vial.
Oh, I'm sorry. From where we come from,
I
they
need
do
to
the
get
procedure right in front of you. I didn't realize it's a take and go kind of situation, Un.
Wingdom?
So let's take and go.
Right. You.
Oh, I 100% thought he was just gonna go ahead and like inject
Stab
it.
you with it.
You know,
Like
I do not
I
believe.
did not trust that they would like.
He just-
I did not think they would trust us to like
All right, get
leave with
ready.
it.
No. We will take it with us.
Yeah. You
Oh my
just you take it and you do it somewhere else. You don't get injected in his building. Ew. Gross.
This is a classy establishment.
Yeah. What's next? We're gonna share needles? No. So
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna look over him and be like, "You cannot take my share. You did not pay.
I would never dream of it.
You lie."
Honestly, Eamon's doing a really good job at seeming like a person who is already on drugs.
I'm gonna like.
just don't mix dosages.
I'm gonna have the mage hand do this, and then it's gonna fade because it only lasts a minute.
Oh. Yeah, I think for sure.
So it's just gonna do this like we got it, and then it's just gonna.
Now
You can
then.
only just.
What? And then it pops, and it's just bubbles.
Oh, so cute. I love that. Seafoam.
Now the ambush happens.
Lovely. We still have walkie-talkies.
And as you sort of like, you see this individual walk by with one little satchel of human growth or giant growth hormone. Not human growth hormone. That's something.
Are we getting a knockoff?
No, it's real. Try it.
Right.
They just sort of put it on the table as he scoops your money into his little cash box. And he says, if you are fighters, you could always take a turn in the pits.
Oh, we are wrecked from our last fight. This is actually why we came. So, but good to know. Next time we come, we will consider the options.
All right. Offer
Is there
stands.
pay involved?
No, don't ask. We can go.
Of course there's pay involved.
Oh, do not engage in conversation.
And he gestures towards like everyone around the ring, just sort of like holding up money and like throwing it down.
She's going to like not so subtly like reach over and just like pinch the shit out of Eamon's arm. Like I got this. Just
That is not so subtle.
No, she's not subtle at all. She's just gonna. Whenever I come back for my next dose, I might give this little serum of yours a try and make sure my money is going someplace good.
Great.
As long as you put on a good
We
show.
should go.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well. All right. You have fun up there in the sky and the sea and everywhere in between.
And to use. All right. And to your graciousness. Out of here.
She's gonna like blatantly roll her eyes and just
God.
just take the serum and like put it in her pocket. Do I have to wait a certain amount of time? Do I take it with or without food?
I think we'll figure it out on our own. I think we should get out of here. Thank you,
These are the
Un.
questions
Thank you,
you should
Un.
ask your dealer in real life.
He's just ignoring both of you. Actually,
A dealer is like a pharmacist. You should ask how to take it. Can we please go?
do I stick this up my ass?
All right, if we're being ushered out, I'll go. But I was asking like to try to.
I am ushering us.
Go ahead and make me a perception check. if you're ushering out in a rush, with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Okay,
Nat 1.
Of course.
7 and a 1.
that's a 12, but I'll roll again for disadvantage.
Oh, you did nice.
Oh, at 20, I fucking hate you.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I got a 12.
Okay, well, Eamon's rushing you guys up the stairs. Without an issue, you are let out of the basement, up out of the freezer, knock on the door, a latch is pulled, and you are released from the freezer. And you are able to
Lovely.
leave DeLuca's Prime Cuts.
I don't know who DeLuca is. All right, bye, Micah. Goodbye. Have a good one. See you soon.
That's our last name? Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'm gonna turn and wave and be like, "We'll come back more for more special. It was delicious."
You didn't.
Oh, can we please go?
Try
We're so close to the door. Yo, come on.
Okay.
How
right.
panicked you are.
Sounds
Ridiculous.
good, I guess. All right, you guys are able to leave the building. You're all a full group again.
As soon as we're out of eyesight, she's gonna turn around and smack him. And be like, "I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, you ask too many questions, all right? You're going to ask yourself into a
If
hole
you
one
were
of these
doing
days.
drugs for the first time, you wouldn't have questions."
No, you wouldn't. What are you talking about?
I thought that you sent a thumbs up.
That does not sound. I would ask how it went, but from the sounds of it, not good.
Show him.
It was fine. I'm gonna like pat my pocket, like I got it. I'm gonna be like, let's fucking get back to the lab before we're
Well, can I before that? Can we see like from outside the building? Did we notice anything different? Because I'm guessing we were watching the building from the time that they closed the curtains to the whole conversation of when to them leaving. Hopefully not being followed or we're being watched in general.
So, sorry, while they were in there?
Well, while they were in there, did anyone else go in or out?
Yeah.
Were people looking around on the perimeters, et cetera, et cetera?
It was
When they
literally a
left-
strangely quiet street. You guys just sitting out there the whole time.
Cool. That's one. Strangely quiet. Love that. Strangely quiet. So,
It's bizarre.
yeah. Noting that, is anything following them or anything or watching them as they leave?
Make a perception check.
Sure thing, bud.
Perception. Can I make one?
What the fuck is this? A coup? Right now?
I didn't do good.
Why? Is it
So
because I asked them to make a perception check and one of them rolled a 1?
I didn't roll the 1.
No, go for it.
It was
Not you
a
guys.
3.
That's bad.
I got an 11.
I'm gonna use that. So I'm gonna use one of my skills.
Oh.
That's not better. That's 18 total.
18. Okay. As you guys are walking away from this building, where are you headed?
Probably
would
back
like-
towards our. Oh, go ahead.
I would like we can head back towards our base, but I would like to just because I don't trust people in general,
Take some detours.
make some detours, make some split up every now and then to make sure that we're not all grouped up together.
I know I got us lost last time, but I do not think this is the way.
And then just be on the lookout to see if we're being followed. Take a sharp turn here and there,
Okay.
et cetera, et cetera.
It takes you a while to notice.
Damn.
But at a certain point in your cutting back, splitting up, regrouping, there is a very strangely noticeable bird that has been following Eamon around every time you split up, go to a different place, come back. There's just this one pigeon that is always on a rooftop directly above him.
Mm-hmm.
I want to shoot it down, but I'm not going to yet.
I'm gonna I'm gonna say under my breath, we are being followed by a bird.
Oh, no, I know you.
No,
I'm aware of you. It's fine.
Not you, bud.
Oh.
We are being followed by don't actually look, but we are being followed by a bird.
I'm gonna take out.
And he looks over at Eamon he's following you, Eamon.
It looks like me.
No, it's following you.
What's following me? What kind of bird?
It's like a pigeon.
Oh, like a bird.
Like a normal
Yeah, like an
bird.
actual bird.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna take out my arometer. Is that how you pronounce it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see if there's any magic around that bird.
How close are you getting to
If
it?
How far do you have to get?
Don't
to
make it obvious.
it doesn't show. It doesn't say how close I have
So
to be.
it generally reads the magic around your surroundings. If you wanted to get a read on the bird, you'd have to get a little closer to it, I'd say. But you could.
So
I can try something before that. That's
Mm.
kind of like quiet.
I am so fucking tempted. I am so tempted. Like,
No,
Hey, all options are viable, dude.
hey, guess what I'm gonna cast?
Guns.
Snakes.
Augury. Oh,
No
it's
fucking
a
way.
callback.
Interesting.
No
You
fucking
don't
way.
know what potion to drink.
My question, Eevee goes, "Oh, I can do something really quick," and like drops down to the ground really quickly, like just goes for a squat, and takes out. Let's see, what would Eevee have?
A farmer's almanac.
A farmer's almanac. Honestly, if another character of mine hadn't had one of those, I feel like they have. It's like I don't know if you've ever seen those tarot decks that are made of like a bunch of different weird shit cobbled together instead of like an actual deck.
Ooh.
Like there'll be like a credit card, there'll be like
That's the
fucking
tower.
Magic the Gathering, you know? It's a deck that they have made of like flotsam and jetsam that they have collected throughout their life.
A deck
kind
of many
thing.
things, if you will.
A deck of many things. And that is what they use to cast Augury. And
Okay.
the question that they ask is this bird going to cause trouble for us? And if we actually, I have to the results of a specific course of action that I plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, so it's like if I kill this bird,
will
would it-
returning, or like will returning to the base while this bird is following us have problems, like, and so
Okay. So is that your
I
question?
can get, yes.
Okay. And it's wheel, woe, or I don't know. Is that the three options I have?
Wheel and woe, or nothing. It's for if it's like, hey, this is not, it's nothing, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Will going back to your base have consequences? Negative consequences?
Mm-hmm.
You pull out a subway card that has not been stamped all the way. And on it, it says, "Are you hungry?" "Yes." "Have a sandwich." So you get yes. You
You've
get,
been doing
sorry,
this
that's
for
wheel.
a
I
minute
guess.
and hold a subway card. I don't know what that.
Oh, so if we go back,
If you go back
It
to
will
base,
Negative
not-
consequences if you go back to this store or to your headquarters while the store is
so
following
like
you.
an affirmative.
Yes,
that
Yeah.
we
it will be
have
bad.
results.
Yes.
I look at the card, the loyalty card, and I go up and I go, "Ooh."
I'm gonna make like a
One more
kind of big
sandwich.
show to be like, I will see you guys later. What are the buildings around us like? And where is the bird perched?
It is perched on like the edge of one of the roofs of this building, just always in sight of Eamon.
yeah, it's watching Eamon specifically.
Yeah, the area you're in currently is like these. It's varied, like 1 to 2 story buildings on either side of the street. They're pretty close together streets, though. You're kind of in the back streets and like the side alleys of Champions Row right now.
What is there like an apartment complex or like something with stairs that like anybody could walk into and just not be weird?
Well, here's my house, guys. Like it's
Yeah, like
yeah, you could walk into like an apartment complex or like a store nearby.
okay. I'm gonna go into the nearest like apartment complex and I'm kind of gonna like tap Eamon to like point him in a direction where like more towards like the arena area, like wherever like gyms would be, stuff like that, for him to like walk that direction. And I'm just gonna try to mumble like, "I'll get rid of the bird," and I'm just gonna like as soon as I'm out of sight, going up the stairs, I'm going to just fucking pull out my longbow and get at the ready for whenever the bird is like in my line of sight.
Okay.
This might be bad, but it's better than it following us to base.
You
Like,
guys
if it's
have no idea.
carrying any information, that's bad. If it's scrying, we're already fucked. So
Yeah, you don't know. You don't have a subway card.
Real.
Okay. So you duck into a building.
Okay.
You give Eamon the...
like, I believe you've got more training to do since you did not get the little buffer because you had no money.
Oh, we're still doing. Oh yeah. But this is. My name is Lamo. All right,
Wow.
Lamo. No May. I'm gonna go.
All right.
Wait,
Lambo
can you
is
do that
fine.
voice one more time? I want to. I like that one.
Hmm. Oh no, it's still me.
Yeah.
Oh,
They want to. They want to be able to use
Can
it
I-
later.
can I use it?
It's
Oh,
intellectual
okay.
property.
Oh yeah, I can absolutely. The fuck was that?
Thank you.
What the hell was that?
Stay
up, stay up,
I think they call that an aneurysm.
Yeah, what the fuck? All right, yeah, I'll keep like a Looney Tunes character. I'll put my arms behind my head and start whistling.
Okay.
I'm gonna wave to the other two, like, we will see you later. Don't forget to watch our match next week. Like, very over.
And we
over
go
the
home
top.
and eat
And
PK
then
and pie.
do we? I'm just gonna like stealth away, like just turn and like walk with.
Walk
Eevee.
with
He
Eevee.
gets like left in the middle of the street for a second before it's like, oh fuck.
So Eamon, you're on your own.
Yeah, I'm all good. It's a pigeon. I can fuck up a pigeon.
No, you can't.
Let's keep
It's so cool though. It's such a strong pigeon.
Holy shit.
Okay. You continue walking. Occasionally, you hear of a trainer flying away, and flying back to their hometown. What's
I'm gonna
going
get
on?
positioned in a window and shoot the
Get out of my house!
because
You're
I
in a
know
window.
Get out of my house! What are you doing in
Well, no,
here?
like, if
Or you're.
I assume like stairs, sometimes they have like the windows and stuff like that, or if nothing else, I just go to like the roof, just some place where
Yeah,
like if the
easily
bird wanted to turn around and
accessible
look.
to anyone who doesn't live in the building, the roof, other people's houses.
Well, I don't want to go into somebody's house, but I do want to like wherever there's a window.
Okay.
Kick a door open.
Easy enough to find a way up to the roof. Go ahead and just make me a stealth check.
Okay,
I'm
get
trying
back to my stats.
This bird's doing this, so he's really hard to sneak up on.
I got pretty good stealth.
He's got one eye on each.
That is a nat fucking 20.
Let's go.
Christian, no!
I was like, what is this weird symbol? That's not a number. I've never gotten a 20 with these dice.
Okay.
Nice.
So you're able to easily sneak around this pigeon's back, astute as it may be, unaware of your presence currently. And you're going to.
Is
try
it
and-
still on the same building?
No. It's been flooding around from building to building, following Eamon's path on the streets.
Okay, I was about to say if it's on the same building as me, I was just gonna like,
Smother it.
but no, no, but yeah, I'm just gonna shoot it.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll against my pigeon, dude. My secret
I mean-
dragon. Oh, a pigeon. I mean,
You're
Lovely.
hiding, so
No.
does it have advantage?
sure.
Not gonna complain.
If you roll a 2 or higher, it hits.
Sick.
Lovely.
It's a
I asked specifically so they can get another natural 20, so they can have their moment.
interesting. You find its
That is,
off button right in its asshole and heart.
Well, it's a 17.
17 will hit.
It explodes.
It does
Lovely.
explode into feathers,
Does it?
and then those feathers immediately just vanish into light and dust
Really?
as you've killed somebody's familiar.
They're gonna be mad about that.
So, did you get it? I
Yeah.
don't see it.
Gonna do another check to make sure that they weren't watching.
The pigeon had a pigeon following it.
Yeah, you
Hey.
see a tick on the back of the pigeon go. Scurries away with the information. No. You do not see any more nefarious critters
Okay, also-
following you.
Really quick, because I am still new. Familiars, only rangers can have them, right? Or is that just like any magical person
No.
can have one? Or like,
Anyone who can conjure the find familiar spell can summon a familiar.
okay. And I know that I just killed somebody's familiar.
Well, it was a pigeon that died and then turned into magical sparkles, so you assume that's probably not a normal creature.
So wait,
That
Is
means
it-
you didn't even kill something, because they can reconjure that.
I was
Technically.
I was about to say, so like it's sort of kind of like a kaitza, where like it's not even like
Yeah.
technically dead.
It's not a real
Yeah.
creature. It's like a
not a
spirit
real
that they
creature.
summoned
A
to
kite is
do.
real. A kite is a real creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't really
So
kill a
it's just a-
bird.
Okay, so it's just a spirit.
Yeah.
Then okay, so what I'm leading
It's not
to
within any
is
spirits.
should I check to see if it like somebody was like looking through its eyes? I don't know how like
That you
scrying
can't
and stuff
know.
works. But, okay, I can't know. Okay, I was just wanting to know like is there any way I can like check magical stuff to see if like there was they already got information or like I prevented the information?
It was possible they were watching the whole time. You're not sure if
Lovely.
they actually were.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like walk on down. We're like, as far as anybody knows, aha, got it.
Well, we don't know how much they were watching or how long they've been watching for, but I can assume they've been watching since you left. So
Yeah, well, nothing they can do about it now, though. Even if they know they're on that we're onto them, we're bastions.
Well, they would if they knew that we were bastions. They would move operation because I'm sure that they had a large. What did you guys see down there?
A whole fighting rink.
Oh,
Underground. Let's get in our office before we
Fighting
start divulging information.
All right.
Drink.
Where you ice skate and fight. It's the fight. It's the fights page.
The ring.
So as that happens, I think it's a good place to stop for the night and go ahead and end our episode. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doodly-doo. But I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll pick up with this mysterious pigeon shenanigans next time. Okay, Theory. Get out of my house. Who are you? Get out of my house.
Oh, my light just died.
We'll cut it there, I guess.
Perfect.
That word overheated. So.
Either way.